Good evening, everybody. So I did what I said I was going to do, and I indeed did create two old fashions. So we've got the classic old fashioned right here. So that wasn't actually Batch's recipe. I got the recipe from Julian, and so I printed out Batch's recipe, which I thought was funny because it says muddle. She fixed it, but I still kept it. But the recipe that I actually used is from the Magnolia Spotlight, which you'll be seeing more about soon. But there's an old-fashioned recipe in here, a bourbon old-fashioned. So I actually used bourbon, and it had been so long since it's 1792. I don't know if that's any good. I have no idea. But yeah, 1792, and the top just broke off. That's how long it had been since I had any whiskey. So instead, I'm drinking this other old fashioned, which is made from driftless brandy out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. Love it. One of your least favorite whiskeys, Matt. Maybe that's why I don't love it. So anyway, thank you all so much for being here. And Julian, yes, just for you, here's your drink. I'll try one more. Oh, God, it's so bad. I'm sorry. I probably did a bad job making it. To your credit, my wife actually asked for an old-fashioned too because I was making some, and she asked for a mixture of the two. She wanted to have some of the simple sugar in her old-fashioned, not just granulated sugar. Bullet is apparently good, so is Crown Royal. Maybe next time. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. It's got to be a Forester. Maybe next time. That 1792 is good. It's good for me when I don't drink it. It looks nice on the shelf. So this evening, we are going to be playing a little bit of Stardew Valley. I was going to play some City Skylines too, but I'm going to be completely upfront with you. The last 3 days, I have been benchmarking City Skylines 2, and I don't want to look at it for a little while. So I figure I really wanted to play Stardew Valley. And I realized I've never actually played a game of Stardew Valley by myself. I've always played it with a family member, with my wife. With my wife, she did all the fishing, so I never did any of it. So yeah, it's something. I looked for sugar cubes, couldn't find it. Couldn't find the sugar cube. I was at the grocery store earlier looking for it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to play this update with all of you. You never heard of Stardew Valley? Okay, Stardew Valley is one of the greatest games ever. I think it's a classic. So if you've ever played Harvest Moon or heard of Harvest Moon, it's just like that, but with a ton more depth. You can completely customize a farm, and we'll go through it all. And then I'm thinking that I want to have a number of shorter streams. I suck at fishing too. I want to have a number of shorter streams where we can actually make some progress at this. So yeah, and I was in Little Cindy's chat. Yeah, is that we actually rated her last time, and that's when I realized that the 1.6 update was coming. So very happy about that. Hi Earth Angel, thanks for being here. So we're gonna do that. A little update as far as the content, though. I mentioned this on YouTube. The next video that I put out is going to be a benchmarking video for all of City Skylines 2. I've had 53 runs. It's taken me a while, but I'm excited to share the results. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to go through the new Paradox mods. I'm going to go through the editor, and I'm going to go through the DLC. So I've got lots to say. It's going to be very interesting. Vainglorious, you would love this game. You'll get sucked into it. You'll lose a ton of time. And in fact, I think that's I'm not gonna give it away. Not gonna give it away. First Necron, good to see you here, buddy. Yeah. I never want to be a tech YouTuber. Do this. It's a lot of work. But before we begin, I did make a bracket. It's probably really bad. I realized I had 20 minutes left to make it, so I picked based on schools at some of the fixes that we've had to the Timberborn files, because we got 2 submissions. DJ submitted one, and so did Vainglorious Gaming. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's see. We've got Berlin, Caledonia, Tokyo, Calgary, Algeria, Minnesota, Toronto, South Bend, Indiana, South Dakota, Denver, Philadelphia, Quebec, Cleveland. You're in Cleveland right now. It's awesome. Arizona, Tacoma, Vancouver, Warclaw, Canberra, London, UK. Thank you for being here. I know it's super late for you. Virginia Beach, Wellington, New Zealand. Glad to see you here. Sorry about the missing New Zealand on the map in the last video. Lisbon, Portugal, UK, Melbourne, Lakeville, Minnesota, Guatemala, Silicon Valley, Philippines, Manchester, England, Cincinnati, Rhode Island, Maryland, Manassas, South Australia, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Las Vegas, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Atlanta, New York, Lithuania, St. Paul, Christchurch, New Zealand, Indonesia, Chatsworth, California, used to live right next to you, Manitoba, Scotland, Baton Rouge, Boston, Yorkshire. Thank you all so much for being here. Netherlands, 2 a.m. You're a real one. OKC, thank you. Thank you all so much. And on YouTube, we've got Philippines, Kentucky, Charlotte, Utah, Huntsville, Columbia, Queens, Lisbon, Coffs Harbor, Australia, California, Athens, Georgia, Milwaukee, Seattle, Hungary, Montreal, Montreal again. Orange Beach, Alabama. Orlando. New Amsterdam, Indiana, Atlanta, Columbia. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Bobby. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your videos. Got you through your 2-hour procedures. Been a big fan for a long time. Happy to finally catch you up. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Far South, Illinois, Baltimore, Kentucky, Kentucky, Connecticut. Thank you all so much for being here. So if you've never played Stardew Valley, I'll just give you a little rundown. It is a game. Well, we'll watch some of it. Basically, it is a game where you inherit a farm and you get to go to the farm, improve it, have a relationship, and really kind of save the town. So it's a lot of fun. Really look, it's hard to summarize because there's so much you can do. You can mine, you can fish, you can do a little bit of everything. There are some supernatural elements to it. There's so many different approaches. You can decide to be the bad guy and make Amazon win if that's what you're inclined to do, whatever you want to do. So I'm really excited by this, and I can't wait to show you the game. I am going to be muting the music tonight so we can take in the Stardew Valley music because it's so good. So why wouldn't we? Before we begin, I will switch over. I want to make sure that I got this working. So let's switch over. Hey, there we go. And I got rid of the music. Everything's a little bit smaller. I think it fits well. I missed a ton of activity. I just want to thank everyone really quickly because you guys were giving me things while I was making drinks. So Caprizo, thank you so much for the resub. KZ, thank you so much for the resub. Hype Train, Caprio, thank you so much. 10 gifted subs, I appreciate you. Squincher, thank you so much for the Prime. Batch, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. Really appreciate you, Batch. Canuck, thank you so much for the Prime. Caprio, thank you so much for the another gifted. Harkin, thank you so much for the tier 1. Big Asher, thank you so much for the Prime. Jackson Martinez, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Appreciate you. DJ John Mary, thank you for the biddies. Hello from the UK. You will stay as long as you can stay awake. Have I got a tea? I do have some, but I am not drinking it right now. B. Ian, thank you so much for the Prime. Doc number 42. Love to see you here, Doc. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Wolverine, thank you so much for the tier 1. Aaron plays poorly. Thank you for the resub, tier 1, 2 months. Ski, thank you so much. 10 gifted subs. Super generous of you. The music's too loud in the game. Okay, I will turn this down. And then Digo Connect, thank you so much for the Prime. And Dream Renderer, thank you so much for the Prime. I know we had a raid in there too. I'm totally lost and I apologize. But whoever raided, let me know, and I want to thank you all for being here. And I hope you had a good stream. I'm gonna let you vote. Yes, I do want to know which path I should take. I'm gonna let you guys vote on a lot of stuff. And here's the other fun thing about Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is another crowd control game. So we're not going to crowd control this one. But I think if you guys want to crowd control in the next one, I'm going to leave it at the end of the stream. I'll ask you guys if you want to crowd control, and we could do that. But to begin, let's start a brand new save. Let's do that. Yes, it should be pretty fun. So the one thing, I may need to change my resolution. Give me 1 second because it's pretty tiny for you guys. We're gonna play the meadow map for sure. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust. That's the other thing. I'm gonna be playing with this because that's how I play. So hopefully that doesn't offend anybody. Oh boy, that broke things. Oh wow. Ooh, this is exciting. I don't know what I've done. Okay, well, you guys will just have to hang out with me while I resolve this because apparently I found a bug. Do not change your screen resolution while the game is on the main screen. I'd probably have to try that in a variety of different DVD screensaver transitions. I'm offended too. All right. Now I think I got it. Hey, here we go. And we hit a new one. And it's legible. It's legible. So the first thing we have to do is create our character, name our farm, pick our favorite thing. And I know that I want to play on the Meadowlands. This is the new farm. It's the one with the bluegrass. So much better. Good. So much more reasonable. Looked like the YouTube transitions. It did. It just kind of grew. It got real weird. So the Meadowlands farm is not the best for growing crops, but there's chewy blue grass that animals love. So I've read about this, and basically this grass allows you to get your hearts up faster with your animals. So I'm really excited to give it a shot and see how that impacts us. So we'll go with that right away. And then for name, Luca, thank you so much. What should we name this? Just finished watching Beavers episode 1. The Geoguessr epilogue was hilarious. Phil? Maybe we'll just go, yeah, maybe we'll go Phil. Maybe we'll just Myrtle, Ernesto, Chair. We can make it Charity Farm. I'm good with that. Charity Farm. We'll do Phil. And my favorite thing is going to be, I'm going to let you guys come up with a favorite thing. And then Hudat, thank you so much for the super chat on YouTube. Can we please get a high-speed roundabout? Maybe the next time we play. Just the Omega, thank you so much for the super chat. I have watched you for like well over a year and a half. I've never seen your face, only heard the iconic voice. Thank you. It's definitely a thing on here. Favorite thing, Philippa 2L is the first thing I saw. Oh, that's too long. That's too long. We can't do that. Chairs? Chasing tornadoes? Honestly, I think that sounds fun. Oh, you know what? Churros are right up there. So Bueno Churro, that's up there. I'm getting that. That's out of all the things I miss about California, I would say that churros are near the top of the list. The only time I get a churro now is at Costco. That's not the same. That's not the same. Buyers? It's churros. And then we have to pick an animal. Now, I know. Here's the first poll. Now, I'm inclined to do a dog. I'm a dog guy. I have Banjo, but dog or cat? I'll let you guys pick. I've never had a cat in this game. I'll let you even skew the vote. You got 1 minute. And in the meantime, I'm going to design my character. And I want to have the hair that I used to have when I was young. So I always go for the gigantic afro because that makes me feel young. And then we'll do dark hair. Let's have a cool shirt. I usually wear a black shirt, blue jeans, and a beard. There we go. Love it. Do it. I didn't actually do the poll. I thought I hit the button. Here we go. You got the poll. It's going right now. I'm going to also say this. I forgot to mention on YouTube, I am actually chatting on Twitch for the most part. I'm looking, but I'm seeing Twitch because it's right here. So I do see dog, cat, dog, cat, dog, cat. If you want to chat, hop over to Twitch. Otherwise, it looks better on YouTube. So it's your call. Right now, cat's winning. There's 282. I don't even know how many people are in here right now. 282. No, not 400. Wow, the numbers are going nuts. And it's anyone's at this point. Picture time. Break out the pictures. I will find a picture of myself. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I'll see if I can find one. Let's see. And it looks like cat won, so we will go with a cat. And I think I will choose the cat. I like this one a lot. This one must be new. Buying votes. Yeah, it looks like C Jara 11 contributed 178 votes. Now, do keep in mind that those channel points can be used when we have a crowd control stream. So, just know. You don't think my hair was that big? It was big. It was big. So we'll hop in and we will see this screen. There it is. There's Grandpa. And so this is for my special grandson. I want you to have the sealed envelope. This, hi, Grandpa. I love how his beard is shaking, and then his hand just keeps. No, Grandpa mod. Me with big hair, is it even possible? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I don't know if I can. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And at that point, you can sit in your bed and squeeze your hand a whole bunch too. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Good evening, the Silver Horsey. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. I will find that picture for the next chat. I can't find it right now. Now let Grandpa rest. XX years later, however many that is. Santa or Grandpa. Maybe it's a little both. So we're working at Joja. Join us. Thrive. Time to work. I love... There's a... We got a Woody from Toy Story. Who else do you see in there? That's the only one I ever recognized. That's a bad... Yeah. Someone redeemed emote-only chat. Oh. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's see. I'll give you guys a couple minutes emote only. Dear Philip, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. Emote only chat. The enclosed is the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Charity Farm. Oh, Charity Farm, what a wonderful place. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Wow, that's dark. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure. Who is that? I have no idea who that person is, but I'm loving all the emotes. And now we get to go. We get to finally leave and go to the farm and Bob Ross around. Here's the real question. When will you guys notice? Probably quickly when I talk about it. Half a mile to Stardew Valley. Nah, Chair Valley. Julian, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate you. Raid Shadow Legends Farm. Oh, that would have been good. That's the best way to do a raid sponsorship. So here we are, finally chilling out with Robin. Hello, you must be Philip. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right there right now, tidying up things for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I never noticed this. We get off the bus, and the bus isn't operational. It's kind of funny. Driving very close to the center divide. That would be a great way. This is a Factor Farm. This is Charity Farm, rather. And it's in rough shape. It's a dump. It is. It's terrible. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Based on how much energy we have, it's going to be a million years. And I love this game already. So I see you saying that. This, for me, is one of my very favorite games in the world. Back in the SNES, there were 4 games that I really played. The original SimCity, Harvest Moon, Mario Kart, and then Super Mario. So yeah, love it. Robin is married to Demetrius. The new farmer. There's Lewis. We're saying hi to the old guy. He is still alive. Pelican Town is a great walkable town. Although I would say that there's sidewalk infrastructure on the way from the farm to Pelican Town could use some work. We'll have to fix that up. We'll have to work on it. You're in love with this game, Victoria? It's so good. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Welcome. I'm Lewis, the mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. That's kind of creepy if you think about it. Everyone happens to know that you're moving in, and everyone's excited to meet you. feel like I moved into this house and no one said a word. They kind of looked away. And then we got to warm up at a block party. It took a while, though, like 6 months. The topography to the north isn't ideal for agriculture. It's not, but you can still do it. So you're moving to your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. That's a thing. Thing is, I think this is actually approved. A fair mod, quick trip mod, roundabout mod. I'll tell you what, if someone makes a quick trip mod, I will add a quick trip for sure. I will not be driving my Ford F-350. That's the thing. No vehicles in this. We gotta get a horse. Krusty might be more apt. That's true. Rude, but it's true. Looks mid-century modern to you? You know, it's not quite log cabin because the logs are vertical, but I do like the wooden siding. It's pretty cool. Don't listen to her, Philip. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. I want one already. A plank cabin? Yeah, it's kind of. You'd expect the boards to go the opposite way, but I think it looks good. Culver's at a quick trip. Now it's Wisconsin. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit. Introduce yourself. This is my favorite. Like I know a lot of people get irritated by that part of the game, but I love the idea of going into a new town and walking into people's homes to introduce yourself. Like just walking up to them in their kitchen and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm new. I'm Phil. I just moved here and I want to meet you." So that's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Just walk right in. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sly Taz, dude. Thank you. Wow, that is super generous of you. Wow, geez. I feel bad. Go in, anyone who just got one of those, hop in the Discord, go in City Hall, and yeah, we will, I don't have any early access videos right now, but there will be some soon. So as soon as I can, I'm under embargo for the next one. So it's, yeah, but thank you so much. That's super generous of you. I really, really appreciate that. Wow, holy cow. We are in an ad break, so I'm going to thank a couple people. C Must Be, thank you so much for the Prime. Birdbee, thank you so much for the Prime. Cozy, thank you for the Prime. Uperbugs, thank you so much for the Prime resub. 4 months. Churro flavored burritos next week. Ooh, not sure how I feel about that. Golden Teacher, thank you so much for the Tier 1. Skane, thank you so much for the Prime. Harkland, thank you so much for the biddies. And yeah, just wow. I cannot believe that. Thank you so much. And Puzzled One, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Cody Kyle, thank you so much for the Prime. And Bella Fox Gobble, thank you so much for the Prime. Well, we're on break. Now there's so many of you that can hear through the ads. The Old Fashioned became the official mixed or cocktail of Wisconsin last year. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. You know what? Sly Taz, you got the cat. It's you got the cat. I'll even throw the 3 in there. Which old fashioned? Brandy old fashioned. Brandy old fashioned for sure. Okay, now we're back. Almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just put it over in this box over here. Good luck. Cool. Well, we're gonna sell some fiber and twigs apparently. Here we go. We're finally going. I'm so excited to explore this new map. Like, just ridiculously excited. We get hay. So the one thing that's interesting about this map, yeah, Astro, thank you so much for letting everyone know how to get into the Discord. So in this map, we actually have a coop. That's the special thing about this map. Not a lot of farmland, but we have a coop. So right over here, we should have some chickens. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we begin, we've got an axe, a hoe, we've also got a watering can, a pickaxe, and our scythe. So we've got a little bit of tools, a little bit of nothing else. And here we go. This is the hairstyle. It's a jam. Can we have it? We gotta check out our chickens. What do we get? Petal and twig. I feel like metal's better. We got pedal and metal. You hate Twitch ads. I apologize. I know they're irritating. KFC and Raising Cane's. So dark secret here. My cousin works at Raising Cane's. Has for a long time. And we got one in town, but it is on State Street. And I get to State Street so infrequently that I haven't gone. And then when I do get to State Street, it's to go to the Overture Center or a show or something. So the last place I want to go is Raising Cane's. So I end up going to, like, you know, that's like when I go out to a restaurant, like that's where you go. So yeah, I haven't been there. I've heard good things. Culver? Cane sauce is the only reason to go. I will not tell my cousin that. I will tell him that everything about it is excellent. The gate. Close the gate. Yes, we got the gate. Now, this is not the best way to do this, but I don't want to cut down all the blue grass. So the blue grass is new. I'm gonna get rid of this tree too. So we'll get this area all set up, start collecting some things. Just realizing we have no seeds. So we're gonna have to go buy seeds, and that'll be an interesting time to introduce ourselves to some people. Cane's was awful. Awful. Cane's was awful. I don't get the hype along with Chick-fil-A. So I think with Chick-fil-A, it is simply that their service is like, they're really fast. Like like, I don't know. It's fine. I'm not a big Chick-fil-A person either. Texas toast, enough said. Thanks everyone. I guess at some point you got your disconnect from Discord. Appreciate it. Phoenix, happy to have you in there now. Thank you so much. One other reminder, now that I'm thinking about it. You guys haven't voted for governor. Chuckles is losing. Although it's by quite a lot, so it'd have to be many of you to save Chuckles, but it's not looking good for him. How do you go to vote? Go to the community tab. It's the third post in there right now, and you can just put a vote in there, either for Chuckles or Emily Timmons. The number of votes, like, I know how many people subscribe to the channel, and I totally get it. But still seeing, the last time I looked, there were 29,000 votes. It's just like, holy cow. Like, that is legitimately more than, I mean, the town that I grew up in, that's like 4 times as many people. So, like, just think about the number of people who voted for mayor in my hometown, dwarfed it. Then again, this is governor of a fictional state. Vote Timmons. I can't wait. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going through the Discord. People have been making some absolutely amazing election materials. And I just can't wait to show everybody what has been created. Whoops. Don't wanna hold around just yet. We're gonna wait until we get a little bit further, and then it'll be a hoedown. It's gonna be great. Chuckles gives you bad vibes. I was waiting for someone to say that the character should be Chuckles, but he hasn't left yet, so I feel like it's wrong to evict him to Stardew Valley. I should go buy spring seeds. Yeah, we're going to. I think I'm gonna clear some of this stuff, and then once I'm out of energy, we'll make our way into town, introduce ourselves to as many people as possible, buy our seeds. Actually, no, you are right. If I don't get the seeds now, I'll run out of energy and won't be able to do that. Chuckles is skeevy. You know, I feel like I am obligated to love Chuckles because my wife made Chuckles. Hey, Harvey, let's, there you go. Pleasure to meet you. You're the local doctor. Cool. Marnie. Well, what's up? Mayor Lewis told me that. Yeah. So one of the questions is, who are we going to date? Now, one of the people that I often date is Leah, because you can give her flowers or goat cheese, and she just loves it. Harvey? I like Harvey. And then we have Abigail. Likes to chew on rocks. Let's see. There we go. We met Pierre too. Looking for seeds? Yes. And who's over here? Elliot? I'll do a poll. I'm gonna need to narrow it down. We might need to do a bracket. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll do a bracket for the next one. I will come up with a bracket. We'll go down the bracket and figure out who is going to be the winner. In the meantime, we got 500, which is nothing. I'm gonna get 8 of these. One, two. Wait, I don't have any. Oh, I don't have any space. I made a mistake. I don't have a. They buy the sap for me. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll start out with. I think I'm gonna start out with the cauliflower seeds because they take 12 days. So we got 4 of those. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Haley likes, if I recall, diamonds and expensive things. Interesting doesn't always mean good. I don't even have space. I don't know why I'm going through the trash. Oh, Penny, don't run away. Don't run away. I don't want to have to go in your house. There we go. Hi, your Penny. Good. Chuckles is required by law to tell his neighbors that he moved there. This is my favorite part. Now, look at I just walk in here. I can't go in his bedroom. Not good enough friends. Well, after he's done flexing and taking his shirt off, maybe I can introduce myself. George, it's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Some people would think it's irritating. I think it's fun to be able to walk into George's house and say hello. Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. It sounds like... So she is my girlfriend, the one who looks good, the most expensive thing in the menu. You're with George? You know, it is pretty bizarre. If you think about it. You just walk around and randomly go into people's homes. And now here I am, just showing up, walking behind the bar and just saying, hey, Gus, what's up? But I've got to do it. We are playing Stardew Valley today, Felix. This is a farming sim. It's a lot like Harvest Moon, if you ever played that back in the day. Buonachero, you are in the game. There is a Gus in the game. I can call Evelyn Granny. So that's nice. I wouldn't do that. That seems very strange. Just walk up to someone and say, hey, Granny, what's up? And we got to introduce ourselves to the children, too. Hi, stranger. My name is Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. That makes me want to talk to my children. You know, Harvest... Run. Are we gonna get a Stardew chair? We're gonna have a line. We'll have to build a warehouse and put a line of chairs, or a shed rather. Where did he go? He's always one of the two that I struggle to find. So now that he's out of the house, I know that he's somewhere. Come in here. I did. No, wait. No, I didn't. Go back in there. Introduce ourselves. Emily. I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. That's surprising. You don't get all the Stardew hype? It is because the gameplay loop in this game is absolutely addictive, and they keep adding things to do. When I say they, I should say Concerned Ape. Oh, there's Elliot. The new farmer we've all been expecting and whose arrival has sparked many conversations. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. I think out of all the characters, Elliot's the one that grinds my gears the most. Oh. It is the hair. These are the new carrot seeds. All right, I'm just going to get rid of all the fiber. We'll get lots of fiber. I need the carrot seeds. How many do we get? I don't even know. I don't care. I'm excited. See, I found some of those worm thingies, and there were carrot seeds in there. Lewis is down here. Don't need to meet him. For anyone who's wondering, when you start the game, you've got you got different missions, and you can look in your journal. Getting starved, we have to harvest an egg. We'll do that tomorrow. And then introductions, we have to meet all 28 people, everyone but the wizard. So we've met 15 of the 28. Elliot is the embodiment of I'm not gonna be part of the problem. I'm gonna be the whole problem. I agree. Elliot is the worst. Anyone who likes Elliot. So I will admit, when I played with my wife, and it was a co-op, and she married Elliot, I judged her, and it wasn't secret. It wasn't a secret judgment. It was the whole judgment. Maru. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Awesome. That's it. That's the whole conversation. You know, in a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. I judged her. I did. How could I not judge her? I mean, Elliot. He's terrible. It made me question many things. Hey kid, the name's Pam. All right. And here's another one. Sam. Hi, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Good to meet you too, Sam. You've always pronounced it Maru? Maru? Maybe I've been doing it wrong. You know, it's my accent. Alex. Yeah, Pam's on her way to get a beer. Alex. Yes. Can't forget about Alex. Who else am I missing? Demetrius. Linus. Alex was by his dog. Oh, hold on. I'm going to meet these two quick. And then we'll go back down. Yeah, because he was flexing before. Robin. Yep, met you. All right. Greetings, you're Demetrius, scientist and father. Cool. That's Maru's dad. Opinion on Linus? Mixed opinions. Yeah, you're down there in your bedroom. Can't do anything with that. I feel like Concerned Ape really wants you to feel for Linus. I do. I also kind of wish that I could build Linus a house. And I don't know. That it's probably a controversial opinion. I want to build Linus a house. I know that he likes his tent, but I just feel like if I could build him a house, they should have made Linus marriable. That he could move into your house. Then you give Linus a house. There's got to be a mod for that. A stranger, hello. Hello. There is a mod for that. So, I've never actually played with mods in this game. He's a chillhead. He is super chill. And the thing is, it's easy to become friends with him. All you got to do is be nice. And I feel for him because of that. I think his situation with the way that people treat him would be the toughest situation of anyone in the city. That said, I want to build him a house. Where was he? He's gone now. I screwed up. Maybe he's just chilling in his house and I can... There he is. Hey, so you're the new guy, huh? Cool. Didn't miss him. He's just in his house. So I'm missing one of the children too. A little boy. No, was it the little girl who lives at the stables? Can't think of her name. And I'm also missing what's his face. It's been so long since I played this. Linus Story is so old. He's Linus Story should be the old owner of JoJo with tons of money but likes being in a tent. He's not homeless. I like that. It's locked. It's 7:30. Jazz, yeah. I gotta meet Jazz. I guess tomorrow, which is with Penny. Let's go meet Clint. And then I think we'll plant some seeds in the dark. It's gonna be amazing, and hopefully we can see it. I'll really miss that glow ring. There he is. There's the big guy. Hi, I'm Clint. There we go. There we go. Good to meet him. The most awkward way to meet somebody. And then right here, Shane. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? That's probably who I would be like. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Stardew Valley with mods are the best. Still getting some of your mods working on 1.6. So I will probably mod at some point. But at this point, I don't just reasonably 1.5. I've been playing 1.5 with my kids. My role in the family is to be the one who organizes the farm. So my kids will go and do random things. My wife will fish, and I will go in the bins and lose my mind, making sure that they all make sense, making sure that there's logs in one bin and, not logs and shirts and a cat hat and a bunch of stuff. So yeah. I'll wait to a go-to mod on 1.6. You need a Shane post-marriage sobriety mod. Does he start drinking again after marriage? The real question, do you get to keep the chickens? Because I know that when you have him, you get is it blue chickens? Yes, the chickens. You saw a mod replace Elliot with Astarion. I would replace Elliot with literally anybody. I would replace Elliot with Elon Musk, and that's saying a lot because you guys know how I feel about Elon. He's a clown, terrible person, and I would much rather have him in Stardew Valley. 2 a.m. Gotta run. Gotta work tomorrow. Take the girlfriend on a road trip to the south coast of Portugal. That sounds wonderful. Tell the folks I says hi. Appreciate you for being here. Have a good night. Sleep well and have a safe drive tomorrow. Should marry Maru? Could do that. Replace Elliot with Chuckles. I would do that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Okay. So it's 10:30. It's dark. And we're learning what farm life is really like. It's dark and you're doing your best. And you get to sow seeds and hoe the ground. It's amazing. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see what's going on. I can barely see, but I'm doing my best. Let's see. These are the carrots. We got one. That was pretty sad. And of course, because of our one carrot, we've got one too many, and that's going to be asymmetrical. Just bear with me, folks. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about this. It's going to look bad for a while. I should get an achievement for passing out on the first night. You get an achievement for that? I mean, if that's an achievement, Doc, I will take your word for it, and I will do it. I will do it. We're going to get that achievement. I have not unlocked it. I have, so the primary way I've played this is on the Switch. Oh, I'm going to pass out of exhaustion. So that'll be great. On the Switch. Second is Xbox. And then after that, no, don't. They're lying. I don't know if they're lying, but I've got things to do. So look at that. We'll get 2 of those. There we go. Now it's a romantic farm. I gotta know. I'm not sure if you guys are lying to me or not. Don't do it. You can put torches on top of the sprinklers now. Ooh. What is this, Minecraft? It is this is Stardew Valley, and it is one of the very best games out there, in my opinion. You were joking that I should. Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna look at the TV. Do we get? I don't know why I looked at the weather. Gonna be sunny tomorrow. Great. No recipes. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, bedtime. We made no money. Doc, you almost got me there. You almost got me there. House meet the arbitrary minimum parking requirements on the square footage and number of people? Does my house meet that? No, this does not meet the parking requirements. You look at this. Not only do we not have a garage or a one parking... Actually, hold on. This is a studio, so generally you need one parking space per bedroom. So from that regard, the minimum would apply at that point. So we need at least one parking space and maybe one covered parking space too. So from that perspective, no, we don't meet the minimum requirements. And I think that we are going to have to we're gonna have this code violation. It's gonna be a problem. Actually, it'd be grandfathered in, which is honestly very nice because this was grandfather's house, so it makes sense. The parking space is where the bin is. That's true. I could park my Ford F-350 right in front of the bin. And yeah, backpack. I love the backpack, but nobody's got money for that. Just got back here from a fishing trip. I should go to the beach. I've got something for you. Sounds kind of inappropriate, but we'll go visit Willie by the beach. It does sound ominous. Thankfully, we know that Willie's a nice guy. The funny thing is, never realized Willie, kind of like Wet Willie, and he's going to he's a fisherman. Gotta go see Willie by the sea. Gotta go see. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of things taken out of content, especially from a guy named Willie. Yeah. All right, we've got to pet our chickens. And where's the other one? So I am curious if you all play Stardew Valley. I'm going to ask a poll, not in the middle of a day, but in the next off screen. I'm curious if you guys play. Oh, no eggs. They're babies. What am I doing? I'm curious to know if you guys play, and if you do, how you play. PC, console. The reason, so I actually, my wife and I repurchased Stardew Valley. It's on sale right now for $12 on Steam. So we actually purchased it on her account so that we could both play. We didn't want to play together. We're done with that. But we were playing next to each other on the couch. You have it on the Switch, but mostly play on PC. The Switch is such a great introductory console for it. I don't even know how many. I'm embarrassed to say how many times I've purchased Stardew Valley. Played it on mobile. Part of why you hated it so much. It has its place, and you can use a controller, which is helpful if you're interested in controller. Second most played game on Steam after City Skylines. If you really want to buy a Switch so you can play it on the train, the experience on the Switch is outstanding, just reasonably. Yeah, I mean, that was how I was introduced to it. Being able to just take it off the dock. You want to play it after you get paid tomorrow? Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I want to say the thing, but I'm not gonna say the thing. You can wait for the thing on Sunday. Ooh, yeah, I got a candy bar. Perfect. And I got a bunch of stuff. Why did I come out here with like a rock? I always do this. So I'm looking for Jazz because I think she's one of the last people I need to meet. You wish City Skylines 2 was as polished as this gem? Well, to be fair, this game is from 2016 and it's had multiple updates. That said, one of the things that I love, so this is developed by a single developer, and I think at this point he's hired help. But what I love about this is he takes the time that he needs and he makes it exactly what it should be and releases it not on some arbitrary publisher timeline, but when he thinks it's ready. And he gave an update, this 1.6 update, which adds a ton of content, just a ton of content. No, it didn't cost anything. Didn't cost anything. None of these updates have cost anything. So, I mean, just what a labor of love. And that was one of the reasons why, just reasonably, when my wife and I sat down last night, and she was like, or not last night, 2 nights ago, we wanted to play, but we didn't want to play together. That was one of the reasons why I felt okay buying it again. Wait, what? I've walked past her multiple times. I thought I met her as well. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, whatever. We'll figure that out. The last update touches so many systems in the game before you factor in the new content. I know. And the fact that he went through and updated art and things like that didn't have to do. It's not on sale. Oh, it was on sale yesterday. I would look all over the place. He did the music too. I read this article where he basically said, and I think he was joking, basically that he wanted to be a video game composer. And this is how he was able to do it, make his own game. And I've had to not let my daughter read that because she's already told me what her dream is in life, and it's to be a video game composer. Future Shindu I have no idea who that is. It's $6 on Algerian Steam. Wow. Yeah, honestly, the thing about Stardew is that it's so content rich. If you buy this game, you won't be disappointed at all. You won't be. You might be confused at first, especially what I'm doing right now, the whole talking to everybody. It takes a while, and it's frustrating if you don't know the loops of where people go, because everyone goes to different places on different days of the week. They do different things. Some days there's basically like a yoga class. Other days people will, you know, sit and do things. Yeah, $15 is a steal. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It's one of the things that I can't help but think about with DLCs and content creator packs. Not content creator packs, DLCs. Certain DLCs that might be coming out that might have a $10 price tag that I can't help but think to myself, would I rather have this or would I rather have Stardew Valley? Because if the price difference is negligible and I could easily sink hundreds of hours into this game, what is the right call? Sebastian comes out of his room at 6:30 to 9 most days. Oh yeah, doesn't he smoke out like by that bridge? The price of a stuff pack. Yeah. I am so disappointed. I don't know what to say besides that. I am super disappointed. It feels to me like snatching defeat from a victory. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the dumbest move. But company's gonna company, I guess. And we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty. I'm not gonna say anymore because I want you to watch the video because I spent. I've already spent a ridiculous amount of time on it. Please watch the video. But what I'm gonna say is, I normally script these sort of videos, but I'm just gonna kind of let it all hang out because at this point, like, it's super frustrating. Like, just come on. Well, so you're saying Colossal Order is turning to EA. Well, you got to remember, EA is the publisher. Maxis was the developer. And the real question is what's going on? Like, is it the publisher? Is it the developer? And I'm getting into my video now. I'll just say it. My speculation, I'm not sure if this was basically the developer over-promising and under-delivering, telling the publisher exactly what they were going to get, and the publisher not looking at it and just setting a price without understanding what was in the pack, or the publisher just saying, listen up, bitch gonna get my money. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. If it's all that, just gotta get my money. And if that's what it is, like, I would encourage everyone, and this is gonna be the end of my video. So thank you guys for getting it out of me. It's just gonna be, if you like to be treated like this, then go buy it. Because if you reward this behavior, there will be another one for you. Thank you, sir. I'd like another. You'll get another one, and you'll pay $10 again. If you don't like it, this is a game of lemonade stand. And when you play lemonade stand and things don't sell, you'll end up lowering the price the next time you move more units. So, reasonably, I hope that we all teach them a lemonade stand lesson. I will do my part. And I hope that you guys will as well. Gifted sub. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry. I tell you what, after whoa. If I move my mouse onto that screen, I can't move the controller. I will get all of that. Oh, Astro, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate you. So that's the other thing, the Ultimate Collection. Like, I really think that this probably should have been free. Granted, it's not my game to give away, or my DLC to give away, but I feel like if you EA around, EA actually gave a pretty good blueprint on how to resolve the problem and try to win back favor. And the blueprint is give away stuff. Say you're sorry, patch often, try to get the game into a good state as quickly as you can. and say you're sorry. And that those things haven't happened. That said, I also like this is like the city builder. I want it to do really well, and the improvements that are being made are outstanding. So I'm mostly upset that rather than having a celebratory time, this is going to be a topic of conversation. And there are so many people out there that are already down on the game and people who like the game that giving them more ammo also just ticks me off. Like, why do you gotta be, why? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And I totally forgot to visit Willie because I got worked up over City Skylines 2. And that is why we are not playing tonight. You'll stick with Anno. The thing is, they're making good improvements. They're making good improvements. The game is getting better. You're gonna see it. I can't wait to show you my results. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But what a terrible choice with the price. Okay, we're gonna go to bed. I have this tendency to overdo it. You just bought New Cycle. You don't need CS2. New Cycle's fun. There's a new update today as well. So that, or maybe it's just coming out, but yeah, they're adding, they're making the chains bigger. So yeah, it's great to see them investing in the game. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle, so in the morning we're good. You'll reinstall Timberborn and waste another 18 hours in a row. Don't do that to yourself. Timberborn's good for that. I find that it's the kind of game. How much is this priced at? This? So when I saw it yesterday, it was 12. It must be 15 now. Oh, wait. Recipes. I keep forgetting to check the TV. Fortune teller. That's not helpful. Neutral. And we're done with the day, so whatever. We'll go to sleep. Okay. And for just, I didn't close the gate. I'm sorry, guys. We made $40 today. What a great day. So I'm just going to take a quick moment to thank Astro again. Thank you so much. Crazy Mage, thank you so much. 5 gifted subs. Super generous of you. Worst Darude ever. Thank you so much for the Prime. B Squared, thank you so much for the Prime. Busy Man, thank you so much for the Prime. Fredneck Teddy, always love to see you. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Hello, all you beautiful people. Hello. You're the beautiful person. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Rain Dinner, thank you so much for the Prime. Skedaddle, love to see you in here. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Howdy, have fun. Thank you. Having a good time. Dylan, thank you so much for the Prime. Eased, thank you so much for the Prime. Reyes, Josie, Reyes, thank you so much for the Prime. Jay Sozi, thank you so much. 6 months at tier 1. I appreciate you. We'll get Willie tomorrow. I want to fish. I never get to fish. Asmodal, thank you so much for the Prime. Major Detox, thank you for the Prime. Heel Work, thank you for the Prime. Bella Fox, thank you so much for the tier 1. The Puzzle One, thank you for the Prime. Cody Kyle Official, thank you for the Prime. And Stylus, I'm going to keep thanking you for the 50 gifted subs. Wow. So generous of you. P Person, thank you so much. Or P Pearson, thank you for the Prime. Let's make more than $40 tomorrow. Bangalore, you've been playing Timberborn since 9 a.m.? I've seen you on there all day. And if you guys have not looked at the community tab, I left a link. Yes, it's raining. That means we can do some other cool stuff. If you haven't looked, let's see. Good humor, and we can't go in the mine, so it doesn't matter. If you haven't looked at my community tab, I linked to Vainglorious's video. Completely fixed everything in Timberborn. And at the end of the stream tonight, we're going to take a look and see how he was able to do it. Because honestly, it's ridiculously impressive. I could not be more excited to take a look. Here we go. Phil, you have to step away. Did I ever play the original Harvest Moon? Did I ever? It was one of my top 4 games on the SNES. We did it. Get $100 because we got chickens and we've got eggs. To the beach. Got to visit the beach to get Willie. Advancement. Reach level 1 in farming and craft a scarecrow. We'll do that after we harvest some of this stuff. Feeding animals. Build a silo. We got to get a whole bunch of clay. And I think that takes... Does that take copper bars too? Gosh, you weren't old enough for the SNES? Josh, you're making me feel old. SNES is just amazing. To this day, there are games that still hold up on there. And it's games like Harvest Moon. I'm really glad that Concerned Ape took over the mantle because reasonably, some of the Harvest Moon games. So I was one of the people who, like, on the Wii, played the Harvest Moon games and was just pretty disappointed. Oh, what am I doing? I got to get rid of these eggs. So yeah, this game is just like it. It's timeless. It's even more in depth. It's got more charm. You played Harvest Moon on the PlayStation 1. Gita Fraga? Yes. I still can't believe every aspect of this game was made by Concerned Ape. Seriously. Like, what? Every last accolade and dollar that Concerned Ape has made in this game absolutely deserves it. I cannot wait for Haunted Chocolatier. And then seeing this game smash concurrent player numbers in the last couple of days for a game from 2016, just wicked impressive. Super cool. Yeah, the aesthetic is super nice. Such a cheap game and constant free updates. Yeah, I think this is the last one. So, still, there are very few games that give you this much content at this price, with this level of polish. You're busy right now, going to drop in the next stream? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Phaedra, have a good night. Or good morning. Are you rummaging through the neighbor's trash? Always. It's one of my favorite pastimes in this game. Creeping in people's houses and snooping through their trash. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Glad to finally meet you. You've attempted to try to make your own, but it's more challenging than it looks. Props Concerned Ape? Yes. Funny thing is, I think he was making this while he worked in the movie theater and was just making this in the evenings. I'm still trying to unwind from the month out to the salty seas. It was such a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. So, we get his old fishing rod. It's important to me that fishing stays alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. I will. You guys are going to have to help me a lot. Someone from Germany in here at 3:15 a.m.? Thank you. Yeah, yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Stardew is on Game Pass. Stardew is, it's everywhere. It's amazing. It runs well on everything the ocean provides. So, yeah, I don't know a lot about fishing in this game. So, for the community center, that's actually, once that unlocks, I'll ask a poll. Should we community center or Joja turn it into a warehouse? If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Wow. Joja, Vainglorious, thank you so much for the biddies. And yes, it is on Game Pass. You get $3 monthly passes for it on CD Keys. You can also, there's the 14-day trial on Game Pass for $1. So whatever suits your fancy. Quick trip mod for Joja. I like it. Let's see. First fish. It's not going to happen. You keep hearing Georgia? So the nice thing about playing with the controller is I should feel it. Let's try somewhere else. That's not going. There's a rock over here that I always have good luck with. Game Pass is a good deal. It's a suspiciously good deal. Game Pass will be $30 someday, mark my words. It'll be $35 because there's no way that they're making enough money on it right now. Right now, it's a loss leader. They just want to gain market share, and once they have the market share, which they will get at this price, they will raise the price up. Mark my words. But in the meantime, go get yourself some Stardew Valley and Flight Sim. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this was a stupid anchovy. You heard that concern Abe add some Joja content? Ooh. You know what? That might make me want to do Joja. I want to vote in the poll now too. Anchovy is the most frustrating part of Stardew, or fishing is the most frustrating part. I agree. But oh, of course, I hit the wrong button. I'll do a couple more. You know what? That's a silver one. I'll take it. Broken glasses. Sweet. Just what I wanted. I don't have a recycler, so it is just garbage. I'll have to find the one resident that I don't like. Oh, Elliot. If I find Elliot, I'll give him some broken glasses just to prove to him how I feel about him. You love fishing and Stardew? My wife does too. It's her favorite part of the game, and that is why I let her do 100% of it in our playthrough together. Elliot, more like Smelliot. Terrible guy. He's terrible. You can have... So, Alchemist, are you saying that Game Pass has gone up $5 so far? Oh, that's nice. I like when it just sits at the bottom. Of course, I ruined this and made it not perfect by moving. Herring, and we're full. I think so. I've been paying for Ultimate forever, and I've just been paying more. And I think that what they're banking on is exactly what happened. I've had it forever at this point. Game Pass has been such a good deal for me. I'll eat the dandelion. Wait, oh, I had two of those. Never mind. There is going to be a tipping point. Oh, there we are. There we are. Sebastian, is that it? Hold on. Who are we missing now? Really? I thought we met her. You just bought Oxygen Not Included. Looking forward to play it. I've never played that. I've heard good things. So I invited Mrs. CPP. She said that the only way that she will play is if I play Overcooked, because she knows I really dislike playing it. Not because it's a bad game. On the contrary, it's a wonderful game. She's very intense, and she yells at me, and I don't blink. Yeah, so we just walk into Jody's house and introduce ourselves. Good to go. You love Ani until YouTube Premium price, until you get stressed and hate it again. Yeah. Overcooked is rage-inducing. It is. And I feel like I don't really see that ragey part of my wife until we play Overcooked together, and it's my fault that we're screwing up, which always happens because I inevitably blink, and when I blink, everything goes to hell. So it's not a good thing. All right. I don't know if we're doing the community center yet, so I'm going to just put things in the box because I don't know what to do. So I'll put one of everything in the box until then. Why am I blinking? I'm not blinking. Played Up blows Overcooked out of the water. You know what's... So, wait. Played Up is the one that's on Game Pass, right? Because I swear I watched a trailer for that the other day, and I showed it to my wife, and she was like, no way. I've got Overcooked. I don't need that. I'm not... it's not me blinking. I'm good. I'm good. You don't like Played Up too much? Oh, George likes leeks. I don't think I've ever been good friends with George. So maybe that's the goal. I make the guy who doesn't like me love me. Well, I'm going to have to try Played Up now with her. Maybe that's what I'll say. I won't play Overcooked with you, but I'll definitely play Played Up. George's whole storyline is so wholesome. Because I've never tried to befriend him, I don't even know what the storyline is. So I will do that. You know what? We've got our first book. Lost book. There we go. We'll take it. Yeah, well, I'm going to go and give George a leek. And then I want to go explore near the wizard's place. Let's see what's down there. Because I heard that there are some changes to the map. And that's like the one place that we haven't been yet. So here's the community center. For anyone who doesn't know, this is where we will have to decide whether we restore that building or we turn it into an Amazon warehouse. The choice will be yours, chat. The choice will be yours. Reading is fundamental. It is. You're playing Tom Clancy's Division 2 while enjoying the stream? Jamin, I appreciate you for being here. Hopefully, I've never played that. You know what, Alex? I don't care if you saw me. This is what I do. Don't question my choices. I got cookies from the trash, from your trash, and they're going to be lovely. Can't wait for them. Oh, and more leeks. I'm going to go give that leek to your grandfather. You're going to love it. Pam. I did good with that one. Pam likes the flowers. You're playing Descenders, another fun, cheap game. They're Evelyn's cookies. I just have to give him Evelyn's cookies. George straight up loves leeks. I've never seen this guy smile. George would get along well with my youngest daughter. She loves leeks. We grow leeks, and she will walk outside and just eat leeks, and it's bizarre. She's 7. They are good, but like, I didn't mean to give Leah. You stole my leek, Leah, and now you've trapped me, and I can't leave. Maybe I should cook something today, something spicy. Let me leave, or force me to go to the bar. Yeah, that was my feeling too. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't buy a beer, and that would be a bad idea anyway. So I will stop. I'll leave. Leah is pushing me to drink, and I'm not a fan. Although, no, I'm from Wisconsin. Nobody forces you to go to the bar, and I can make my own drinks. So, couple more trashes to investigate, though. Oh, I must have looked at that one already. All right, never mind. Play Stardew or make yourself mad in League. Play Stardew. You have a good time. The thing about Stardew is it's just always chill. Like, and I needed to chill out. And there's this no game more relaxing. Put your kids out to graze in the yard. That clearly, with the love of leeks, could be a thing. Got the spring onions too. This is gonna be a good haul today. I want to join the Stardew Valley Planning Commission. I feel like I get the opportunity to, though, because I get to decide myself whether Joja is approved or not. All I have to do is give them $5,000, and all of a sudden, Joja is a thing. Look at this. That is sick. So this is brand new. There weren't waterfalls before. I can't even remember how this worked. If you could walk over, or maybe it's just flat. That is super cool. Don't be a corrupt planner. I'm a certified planner, so I'm not allowed to be corrupt. But for real, that is a thing. One of the things about being certified is we're not allowed to do things that would even give the appearance of corruption. If you do that, you violated your AICP, even if you didn't do anything wrong. So yes, your planners are held to account. I don't think I can see the wizard yet. The door's probably locked, but we'll look. Yep. Here's someone inside, locked door, like a reasonable person. Corrupt planner has a ring to it, though. Someone will launch that YouTube channel. Corrupt planner plays. I can't till the day after. Oh, that's right. That's right. Is that new too? That tree is massive. That looks new. I do not remember that at all. The tree is new. Passed a radish. Did I? What did I pass? Oh, yeah, sure enough. Yeah, this has been a good day. We are going to make inventory full. Must be a good one. Yeah. You know, one of your relatives was best buds with Robert Moses and proposed the highway that would later be buried in Boston's Big Dig. Not something your family is proud of? Oh, thank you so much for the raid. The Great Pulp. I hope well, good evening or good morning, wherever you guys are at. And how was the stream? What is this? Can I interact with this? We are just playing Stardew Valley. You're good. What were you guys playing? I-93 is your family's legacy? Yeah. And, oh, wow. Just got called out by the freeway's name. Pulp is Simsy's dog. Oh. I know that moss is important now. And moss is in this game. I learned that from Simsy's stream. Let's see. Let's make some cash. First of all, I've got to look in the box just to make sure that we've got everything in here. We'll keep one of these and one of, actually, we're going to keep all of those because we know that George likes them. We'll keep the cookies because I will eat those. And the rest of the stuff we'll give away. Or put in the box, not give away. We give away nothing. Why is someone in the chair? Mostly because I like to squat on stream. I like to steal chair stream. And, you know, take over. But every now and then the chair will assert itself and take over the stream. Soon enough. It's the only way that I can assert my dominance. I can also collect 289 graves to put in the front yard. Is that the challenge with the is it not so berry challenge? Can't recall. I watched a bit of that one as well. What are the squatters' rights like in Madison? Not as extreme as they are in California, I'll tell you that much. They are strong, like no doubt. But we have a huge housing shortage, and everyone here is pretty freaked out about it, including the city. As a county, we are producing 10% less housing every year than we need, and it's compounding. And most of the growth in the state of Wisconsin is coming in Madison. So it's kind of a mess. Yeah, not so berry. Yes. The wood chopping noise is satisfying. That's why we gotta chop wood until bed. It's the right way to do it. I'm getting you and your girlfriend back into games that you love. First Timberborn, now Stardew for her. I love it. I think Stardew is one of those games that, like, even if you don't like games, you'd be hard pressed not to find the charm in this one. Madison's an awesome place to live. I think that's why so many people are moving here. There's lots of jobs. The quality of life. I mean, if you look in terms of like places to live, I'm watching the clock, guys. I'm watching. Oh, actually, I need to go. If you look at those best places to live lists, which, you know, take them with a grain of salt. Madison's usually on the top of, like, near the top of the list nationwide. And that's because it's just a great place to live. There we go. Level 1 foraging. I'll take it. It's the largest small city. It is. Before we do this, I'm a little bit behind on some of the cheers. So, Batch, thank you so much for the biddies twice over. Appreciate you. Sunflash, thank you so much for the prime. King Joe, thank you so much for the prime. Asrin, thank you for the prime. Alfin, thank you so much for the prime. And Butters, thank you for the prime. 2 months. Woot. Love it. Love it so much. Bottoms up, everybody. Let's do it. I feel like I was supposed to poll you guys. And I'm forgetting what I was supposed to poll you about. There was something. And I don't know that it was Joja yet, but I might just do Joja because I need to know. I'm acting like I'm acting like it. Community center, yeah. Okay, let's do it. What's the number 3 best place to live? DJ. All right. What route do we take? Joja? Community center. So for anyone who is curious, first of all, you're gonna pay for this one. You wanna rig the vote? 25 planner points per vote. The Joja route, we pay 5 grand and we buy a membership to Joja. They take the community center, they turn it into a warehouse. If we go the community center route, we've got to go on a scavenger hunt and collect a whole bunch of things, one of a bunch of different items, put them in the community center, and then it will become a community gathering place. And it's one of the, you can go either way. Either way. Pull for partners too. That's right. We're gonna do that. We'll do that next time, because I'm gonna come up with a whole bracket. I'll put the bracket on the screen. You guys can vote. So yeah, it's really, Joja is the money route. Basically, you got to come up with a bunch of money and you can unlock everything. If you do the community center, the only part about the community center I'm nervous about is fishing. Everything else is fine, except the money from Joja to rig the vote. You never want to let the corporate win. It's fair enough. So I mean, Madison is about to, not even Madison, outside of Madison is about to get one of the biggest Amazon warehouses in the world, which is kind of wild. Top 10, I believe. Community center. We're doing it. We're doing community center. You can go either way, good or evil, wholesome or sinister. Either way, yes. I mean, we could decide that our goal is to literally marry everybody and divorce everybody and cheat on our spouse and have them get jealous. That is a way that you could play the game if you wanted to. There are many different ways to play. Let's see. Now, DJ, what was number 3? I missed it. What about Buc-ee's? Is the Buc-ee's done? There's an argument for Joja. There is. I think the argument. So when I have done Joja, they're annoyed. Perfect. I have done Joja, and when I've done Joja, I've unlocked things a lot faster. Got clothing. No idea where I got this. But I'll take it. Oh wait, I don't want to take that. Yeah, martial artists. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Any clothing that we find, we will equip ourselves with it. There we go. Now we are the martial artist farmer. You need to go to Bend, Oregon. You don't know if it was number 3, but it was in the top 3. I knew a whole bunch of people that after college, they all packed into a car and went to Bend and never came back. I mean, to visit home, but they stayed there and love it. Kung Fu Farmer. That's what I'm all about. And we've got our 1 carrot. So like, now what? Fast growing. Makes a great snack. I feel like we're going to need that. Now that we have the community center, we know that we're doing that. I know to save everything at least once. Everybody was Kung Fu farming. Love it. All about it. There's our sad little farming area. Perfect. You missed it, but it was unbearably expensive in Bend. So what made it expensive? Was it just that they weren't building enough housing, or lots of demand? Oh yeah, the last Blockbuster is in Bend. I think, can't you even Airbnb that thing out? I don't need to close the animals gate. Oh, I'm doing that because it makes me feel better, even if I don't need to. I'm gonna go. I wonder if we're gonna get the community center event if we go into town. If we are, that's the route that I'll go. I mean, I don't, yeah, not yet. What do I do to trigger it? What do I do to trigger it? Free the chickens. So I know that we're close to both the community center and the animal, which we will name Slytaz as soon as we have it. Let's see. Oh, we have a 1 week bookseller. I think it's a new one. And ooh, is it twice a month? Flower dance and egg festival. And Lewis's birthday, who cares? Let's see. Red mushroom, Penny. Can't help her with that. Community center unlocks day 5. Okay. That's helpful. The bookseller is new. I thought that must be new. Oh, we've got some time. Okay, we've got a gift for Elliot. And we've got one for we'll give Penny a gift as well. So tomorrow we will get the community center. We can start our path down that. It unlocks after the first sunny day after day 4. Okay. Hey Blake, how you doing tonight? Or this morning, this afternoon, whatever time it is for you. This one time, the community center, it rained from day 5 to 9, and you didn't get the community center till day 10. Woo. 16-bit Phil looks so cute. You love him. I'm happy to hear that, Swebby. It's 8:30 your time in Castle Rock. Nice. Perfect time then. It is. Oh, we're going to lose this one. Oh. All right. You guys are seeing my true fishing skill. It is bad. Wait. Oh, yeah. At least if you have that much rain, you don't have to water your plants. That's the thing. Take the wins you get. Yeah, that was rough. It must have been another sardine. Reading chat while fishing is not wise. This time, I'll be wise. Not looking. There we go. Sardine. Oh, I remember what I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to ask how you play Stardew Valley. Because I'm very curious about that. And I'm curious, I'm honestly curious if you play on PC, if you play like me with an Xbox controller, or if you play with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if I'm a weirdo, if I'm missing out on core components of the game. Remember, I don't need to fish for the JoJo route. That is true. But we've decided we're going to be good people. We're going to live a virtuous life. And we will make sure that the community center is restored to its glory without the need for JoJo. You currently mouse and keyboard, PC plus Xbox controller, love it. Switch, play on PC. Hold on. I want to poll you guys. Mouse and keyboard on PC, controller on a Steam Deck. Started Switch, now PC and Xbox. So I'm not the only one. Oh, Elliot. This gift gives you a terrible feeling. I have to dispose of it. Good. Goodbye, Elliot. Hello, Philip. That guy's the worst. I will continue to give him bad gifts. Do not like him. Only Switch for you, Swebby Webby. That was my system of choice. Rated about 30 small streamers today on Twitch. We have had raids today. It's been interesting. Now, this is I feel like everyone right now and their brother is playing Stardew, but with good reason. And when we raid tonight, we are going to raid someone playing Stardew because it's the right choice. You married Elliot on your last farm? I'm sorry. You got to know what he did for me to give him trash? I just don't like him. It's the hair. I think it's the hair. And it's the way he says marvelous all the time. Just drives me up a wall. It is the hair. He looks like, God, who was that guy from the 90s that had all the hair? He's in all the commercials and soap operas. Can't think of his name. Looks just like Elliot. Fabio, yes. Looks like Fabio. And Fabio never came off to me as someone that I would want to hang out with. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Fabio's a really cool guy. Maybe Fabio's in stream just wanting to hang out. And now I'm putting him down. Bash, Fabio was hot though. So you like the hair. Isn't Fabio like crazy now? I'm gonna admit I have not kept up with Fabio. Maybe that's a life goal. He's really old now. I'm super curious. How old is Fabio? Someone in chat, let me know. How old is Fabio? I would ask normally I would ask the command that streamers shall not use. 69. Nice. 65, 60. We have no agreement. This is why you guys are not as good as the Google Assistant. I could ask the Google Assistant. It would confidently give me an answer that may or may not be right. Sometimes that's all you need. According to Google, it's 65. I'm going to take your word for it. He got hit by a bird on a roller coaster? You love it when the Google Assistant gives you facts. Yeah, as long as they're correct. I'm exhausted at 4 o'clock. Put in some work. Well, I feel like we're just waiting to get to the mine at this point. Herring, we've already got one in here. We've got a sardine. Got one of these. Okay, I guess I'll take some cookies, eat cookies, and try to work some more. Just ask ChatGPT. Well, the savior of humanity. That's all we need. I heard that the new ChatGPT is even more excellent. I look so 70s. That's the way to be. I'm dressed like I'm a ninja, and it's the 70s. I'm just chopping down trees on my grandpa's farm. Actually, where is Grandpa? I didn't find the grave yet. I feel like it's not super important right now, but it's a good to know. Bobby was only 12 when you were born. I'm doing math in my head. It's not working. Old fashioned. Grandpa's the chicken. Is Grandpa? Oh, first of all, did I even check? I feel like I'm getting so distracted that I'm forgetting whether I was even in here or not. It's awesome. You think my character being a Spike Lee film? I agree. Main character material right here. We can make lots and lots of bars at some point. Did I feed them? Well, they are able to walk outside, so I don't need to feed them. They'll be fine for today. Let's see. All of the things. I left the gate open. I did. They're gonna be all right. There, I closed that one. Now they can run in the water. How much more stuff can I clean up? That's the real question. I feel like just for now, there's not really much else that oh, never mind. That blood look on the energy meter tells me all I need to know. Eat something. Should I? I mean, I had the cookies. It didn't do anything. What do I have left? I have nothing. I have the field snack. I guess I could make a ton of field snack. Actually, do I even have the recipe? I do. Okay. I'll bite. A few more field snacks. That's what we'll do. The bridge is blocked by a large stump on its way to the grave. Ah. Why don't we try to make our way over there? Well, we'll have to get around the large stump, I guess, because we can't unblock, and we can't use anything to get rid of that yet. Let's see. Must be out this way. You've not played in a while. Has there been an update? Yeah, there was a huge update 2 days ago. And it's added a ton of content. And this map that we're playing on, which is called the Meadowlands, is brand new. And it has blue grass, which helps you level up with your animals faster. It has waterfalls. It starts you out with a coop instead of parsnips. Solid trade in my mind. And this is, we never actually looked to see how big this is. Jeez. So they said there's no place to farm, but this entire area is tillable. Wow, this is massive. Holy cow. Yeah, this is, you could do a lot here. Now, one of the updates, and maybe, you know what I'm going to do? I probably should have said this earlier. I will put a secret channel point thing up and invite a few people to play with me. If you can play the whole stream. Should I do another collab? I've actually never collabed with RCE. And still haven't found Grandpa. So, yeah, I will leave a channel point redemption. And maybe we could add other people to this. And you guys can help me clean this gigantic mass of stuff. Or we get the crowd control. That's the other thing we'll ask. I'll ask which one you guys would prefer to do first. Because I'm kind of game if you guys are game. Because you can do up to 8 people now, which is kind of wild. Crowd control? That might be, I mean, that's more involved for everybody. I've still got time. I'm like so tempted to go to bed. Because I wanna get to the next cutscene. This is PC, yes. You expected me to play it on his milestone stream? At Gray Still Plays and Biffa? Whose was that? And was that recently? I know Biffa has not been. He's been under the weather. 3 of the 4 game creators you watch. I'm curious. I missed something. Scarlet Fever. Yeah, I didn't even know that you could still get that. I feel terrible for him. Okay. Can I do the stump? We're going for it. Oh. 1 stroke too many. And now here we are. Walking slow. Not good. RCE's 2 million sub video. Oh yeah. I completely missed that. I'll have to check that out. I did see that he was very close. Deserves every last bit of it too. He's awesome. We got level 2 foraging. We can now build a charcoal kiln. Very, very helpful. My dad might have told me that as a kid. That was always his thing. Don't do it, you'll go blind. Once you have the CC unlocked, you can hover over something in your inventory, and the bundle's icon shakes. It's needed for the bundle. That's helpful. Are we doing? Oh. Okay, I'll ask. I will ask. That's the next. Well, I got 2 polls. The next one is, do you play, and if so, how? So, PC, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. I don't play. No extra votes. Here we go. And in the meantime, Butters, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you. 2 months. You have it on every console. I have it. So let me think about all the ways I paid for it. So twice on PC, Switch, Xbox, iOS, and Android. So yeah, paid for it a lot, and and Game Pass. So, and let's see. I'm at the end of my old fashioned, so I gotta get the cherry. It's fine on mobile. I think it's a lot like PC. You tap and you can just move around. It's not bad. Bought it on PC at first, then heard PC mods were too good. Or bought it on PlayStation first. When we get the last few Clearwater videos, I'm not sure yet. Honestly, with the way that everything has been, I feel like I'm kind of at the edge of my pants right now. I feel less planned out than I have been in a long time, which is both freeing and terrible at the same time. Ty, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate you. And it looks like PC for most of you. Awesome. All right, old fashioned done. Spreadsheet time. Whoa. Stardew has made 300 million. Is that revenue or profit? I mean, either way, that is wild. Old fashioned number 2. Oh, so I got Julian's right here. And I don't know. It's a lot smaller, but it's a lot stronger. Oh, Captain Unnecessary. Tier 2 for 3 months. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're super nice of you. What cherries did I use? Okay, hold on. So I used only the finest Kroger brand cherries. So yes, absolutely amazing. Yes, this is the one that made me make the face earlier in the stream. I do wonder if there's a way to redeem this. Maybe. My ice is mostly water. Please don't shorten old-fashioned to OF. Yeah. This is my OF stream. I'm gonna get kicked off Twitch now. Used to work at Kroger's. You prepared the rotisserie chickens. Delicious. I will unabashedly say that I go there for those every now and then. Love it. Only old fashions. That's what I'll do. I'll start up. I say I'll just say OF account, and rather than posting pictures of myself, it'll just be beautiful pictures of old fashions. Yeah, the chicken. And then the next day, the chicken sandwich that you make out of it, I like to pretend that it's a cafeteria, and I am the lunch person. And I hear a noise. I don't know what the noise means. Only chairs? I'm still hearing noises. Oh, you know what it is. YouTube. I've completely missed you guys. Magnut, thank you so much for becoming an associate planner. And Magnut, thank you so much for the 5 City Planner Plays memberships. For everyone on YouTube that just got to get the membership, please hop on the Discord, because you will get early access to videos, and you'll also see them early whenever I post them. I try to give at least a few hours, if not a day. So definitely check it out. Thank you so much. That's super generous of you. I appreciate that. Dear Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to this permit, Joja Company Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority, I'm sure. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused, so we can go to the mines. That's what this means. And they... Ooh. Okay, whoops. Morris. We haven't met Morris. We need to. Wonderful. See, Joja ain't bad. Yeah, Joja tells us that's how you know you can trust somebody. When they tell you that they're good, then you know that they're good. And that's what we know. Joja's giving you Voltec vibes. Among other things. They're a wonderful company. Now I'm excited. Now we finally get to go and take a look at we'll have the community center cutscene and pretend like we don't know what's going on there. Now let's go get our chicken eggs. You feel like Joja would own a streaming website? Yeah, that's true. I feel like Joja would own a streaming website. And you know, as a result of that, we get Joja Prime just in case you don't want to see ads. It's good. I can't wait till we get so Amazon does everything. Amazon Basics. When do we get Amazon Basics Cola? Then they've gone the full Joja. It's rumored that Joja is owned by Chuckles. I mean, he does have a lot of money. He's Joja Plus. Here it is. We got it. We got it. We get to look at our old creepy haunted community center that we will revive to its former glory, not glowy. Hi there. Amazon is the devil. I feel like I'm not allowed to say that. Otherwise Amazon will look. Although I could just like do a John Oliver and just like make fun of the place that we have this hosted. Joja Red. Amazon Cola is already a thing. Wait, really? No way. Wait. No way. Amazon Cola. You guys are gonna take me. No, it's not. I can't. Wait. Okay. Amazon Basics Cola. Is it the 365? From Whole Foods. You guys aren't joking around. That's ridiculously expensive though for cola. So Whole Foods is not the same. Is it 365? Joja Pass delivery the subscription? I mean, now I kind of wonder, is it good? Tastes great. Amazon customers sold me. Favorite cola from Anthony. 0 calories, good. Less energizing sweeteners would be great. So it'll give me lots of energy. So it sounds like the perfect cola for streaming. Okay. Product listing for UK. Is this UK? No, it's not. We're not in UK. You know what? I'm gonna do it. You guys are gonna make me turn straight Joja. Product placement. Amazon doesn't pay for that. They don't care. They give you an affiliate link. And if you have the affiliate link, then you can make a percentage. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Indeed, Lewis. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. You guys saved it. You guys are on the plan commission apparently and decided that we are not going to convert this. Not going to allow the Dr. Amazon. Lewis should unironically not be the mayor of this town. I know. I feel like I should be able to run for the town. The problem is run for mayor in the town. Unfortunately, I don't live in the town. So I'm not allowed. Lewis Lumber Company. Maybe that's his origin story. Let's go inside. There isn't even a mayor mod because Nexus banned political mods in 2020. You know what? I fully support that. I mean, that's the one thing about the governor race in Superior that I have not enjoyed is it's probably a little bit too close to the presidential election here in the U.S. So yeah, I'm glad I'm having a good time. This has been super chill for me. For me, this is one of the reasons I wanted to stream, and that's the other reason why when I thought about doing City Skylines 2 tonight, it was like the whole reason I wanted to stream was to do other games that I don't otherwise get to play and have an opportunity to hang out and talk, which I don't often have the opportunity to do. So this is that opportunity. This place is more dilapidated than he remembers. Uh, Working in politics, the superior election has been a nice distraction from the horrors of real politics. Astro, I do not envy you at all. I mean that like reasonably, that's the one thing. Like obviously local politics, and I think everyone Madison has a well-earned reputation for its politics. Um, so it's pretty universal. Like everyone has, it, you're not your mayor candidates are not dramatically different, um, but the elections are still just brutal. So working in, I was always politics adjacent, but it was political enough that it's stressful. So yeah, I can't imagine working for government or politics in Wisconsin during election year. I mean, working in, so I worked at the Department of Administration for the state of Wisconsin, and that job around, it was around the Act 10 time. It got me to reconsider my life choices because it was so political. Every day I would go into work and my stomach would be in knots. It was so stressful. I worried I was going to get an ulcer based on the things I was working on. It was just super stressful. And the thing is, especially in state government, no matter where you fall on the spectrum, if you're in a cabinet agency being an agency that the governor appoints the leader of, it's the same thing in a presidential, like in a federal government here in the U.S. You're serving at the pleasure of the governor or the president. So here's the thing: even if you are a member of the party of the governor, or you're not, either way, you're going to find things that you like that the governor does and don't like. And I think that one of the things that really stinks about politics generally is people think that, it's all one way or the other, but people fall on the spectrum of grays. So no matter what, you'll end up doing things that you don't agree with. And when you're in certain agencies and state government, the decisions that are being made are so consequential that there's a weight and a gravity towards it, and you have no power. So it's super stressful, and it made me go back to grad school because I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to just be a cog in a machine where I can't have any influence over the process at all. My voice doesn't really matter. It's very, very, very challenging. You grew up in the Philippines and you hear that under the table deals were rampant in government institutions there. I mean, that's lobbying for sure. Like lobbying, it's a legitimate thing. I mean, that was when I worked at the Department of Transportation. The road builders were always what you would hear about, and they're just a lobbying group. And the current head of the Department of Transportation in Wisconsin was part of the road building lobby. It's part of the deal. Yeah, you worked for the Department of Labor in the state of Maryland, and it was the worst place to work. Too many fiefdoms. That was the other thing about working in state government. Oh, do not miss that at all. Like people make it their own personal. This is my bureau, and I will run it with an iron fist if that's what you want to do. Politics, so many blood-sucking parasites. So I think the thing about politics is it attracts two different types of people. People who really want to do good, and people who are really there because they like to collect power. It is what it is, but it certainly makes for a stressful environment, and one that I think the further removed from local government that you are, the more challenging it is. So But yeah, I mean, the other thing about government work is the pay is generally quite a bit less than the private sector. So, for some of these folks, what do they have besides power? So, it's a tough thing. Anyone who wants to be president should not be allowed to do it. That is. I mean, there is something to be said for that. We are going to go to the mines. I think that's our goal now. Get into politics and go full tropico on them. That's the way to do. That's the way to do politics. Go the full tropico. Honestly, wait. How many? We need 50 wood to build a chest. I'm gonna grab 50 wood before we go. We'll place a chest right by the door of the mines, and then if we need to come out and drop things off, it'll always be there. You want to install me as dictator? I don't want to, like, no. I decline. I've thought about what I would, like, is there a role in local government that I would ever want? And I don't know. So dictator, that's a bridge even further. Diana, good to see you in here. I watched your video today, and that was, first of all, your videos always make me laugh. It doesn't matter if I'm having a bad day or not, or a great day. They always make me laugh, and oh my God, it was great. The truck sim one, awesome. You guys, I will give you full permission to leave the stream right now. Go check out Diana's video, it's hilarious. And then come back. New York City has a director of nightlife. That is my next goal. So this is Marlon. He is part of the Adventurers Guild, and he's going to give us his crappiest weapon and send us down into the mines, and we'll see what happens. There's probably plenty of good ore down there, which we're gonna need if we want a silo, so we'll go for it. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid that isn't the only thing that you'll find. Yes. You've heard of mining? This is one of my favorite parts of the game. And yes, Diana, you have total permission to do that. Go check it out. Super, super funny. All right, there's a rusty sword. Now he finally gives us his name, and he tells us about the Adventurers Guild. Of course, he won't invite us to collect slime yet. We'll just do that. All right, Amethyst, I'll see you later. Mining is addictive. Oh, what am I doing? The one thing about mining, so I've read that you can create a tent now. And I'm wondering, oh, there we go. Must be a good luck today. If we have the tent, can we use it in the mines and stay in here? Because that would be ridiculously OP. And I'm just gonna no, go away, guys. Roy, after watching you play City Skylines for a few years, getting me into the game, having successfully convinced you to apply for Urban Planning Master's Program at your university. Good luck. It's a very rewarding path. And just know, when you get there, there are multiple ways you can go. You don't have to, like, I worked many different jobs in planning. There's no one right path. I think that many people get into it thinking, I need to work for a local government. That is a way that you can be a planner. That is not the way. Okay, hold on. I'm already full. I wanted the crab. What did I miss? Yeah, Meg, yes. Woohoo, yeah. Let's see. We're getting all of the copper. I'm digging it. What are city planning jobs like outside of local government? It depends. I mean, so one of let's drink our Joja Cola real quick. So I've mentioned before that I worked at a regional planning office. I think for a lot of people, that's pretty niche and they might not like it. Basically, I would do long range planning and then approve, help get federal funding approved, basically, and state funding. So all of the in an urban area, at least in the U.S. with more than 50,000 people, there is what is called a metropolitan planning organization, and those organizations they approve every major transportation project, and then they do all the long range planning and coordination of all the local plans. So that was what I did for a while. Super technical, super nerdy, lots of GIS, not very much public engagement and involvement. And for a time, it was perfect for me. So lots of grant writing too, yes, on both ends, both applying for grants and being a grant administrator. So I did that for a while. The other thing that I did, I worked for a while at the DOT as the counterpart to the MPO liaison. I was the MPO liaison, so it's a bit the counterpart to working as a planner at an MPO. And I basically had to make sure that all of the metropolitan planning organizations were following federal laws. So not the sexiest of jobs. What it really meant is that I drove around the state of Wisconsin and went to different cities to make sure that they were following the rules like twice a week. So I worked a lot in Green Bay and Sheboygan and Wausau and other places like that. So I would get up at like ridiculously early in the morning, drive to those places, go to a meeting, meet with officials there, and then come back to Madison and meet with the federal government and certify whether or not, certify whether or not these places were actually doing what they should be doing. I'm going to get rid of the slimes. Yeah, Geographic Information Systems is GIS. So if you want to know more about it, QGIS is actually a free geographic information systems. So that's definitely, if you want to get involved, that's the way to do it. And it's basic cartography. But it's incredibly important stuff. How much do city planners work with architects? It depends on the role. So I ended up working as a city planner for a while. And in that capacity, I worked with architects every day. And, you know, basically I went from reviewing transportation projects to reviewing and working on local plans. So really the nuts and bolts stuff. So imagine there is a building that's going in an office park. I would go through that building to make sure that it meets all the codes and that it basically try to get the developer to elevate the building to be in line with the rest of the development in the area. So oftentimes what you'd see is it's in the developer's best interest to build the least expensive building that they can. And it's in the city's interest to build the nicest building. It's going to have longevity. That's going to last beyond that developer. So that was my job, working with them to make sure they're meeting codes, making sure that they are building quality structures, making sure that they are following all the rules and laws, and, you know. Baltimore posted a job for Planner 2. I was actually Planner 4. So, but yeah. So I was basically one notch below, oh, hold on. The next place for me to go in my career, if I were to do that, would be planning director, or, you know, a director of an organization. So that was, I mean, it was certainly a consideration. Like, as that was one of the interesting things, as the YouTube was taking off and as things were becoming more public that I was doing, multiple positions opened up and people were asking me to apply. And I ended up basically saying, No, I'm not going to apply to become a director of things. I'm gonna instead do this YouTube thing. So, yeah, there is an elevator and it works. Every 5 levels that you go up or every 5 levels you go down, you get to save that, and then you can take the elevator down. There's 120 levels in total. So yeah, in an abandoned mine, there's an elevator. It is the height of realism. I appreciate. Uh, listen, I didn't choose you guys. You guys chose me, and I appreciate that. I feel being able to do this. If I could tell 10-year-old Phil, listen, you are going to get to play video games and make videos, and people are going to want to watch those, and you'll be able to put food on the table. I think I would have died. Like, we got a level 1 farming, and we can build our scarecrow, so we'll do that. But yeah, I would have never imagined that was a thing. I mean, first of all, as a kid, that wasn't a thing you could do. So yeah, it's still mind blowing to me every single day. All this planning talk is really helpful given that you recently got accepted to university, University of Waterloo for planning as well. And hearing from real planners is really helpful to allow myself to further understand my future career. Thanks for all you do, Phil. I appreciate it. I'm happy to help. Anything I can do. If you have other questions, drop them down there. So yeah. I got more hope proficiency. I do what I can. It is a dream job for many. It is work. Sure. I mean, I think all content creators. I mean, it is work. But just reasonably, at the role that I was at as a planner. Oh, first of all, hold on. Clint is going to give us something good. Blueprints to a furnace. He's happy. We gotta go see him as well. If you want to get the most out of it, you're gonna need a furnace, and you're gonna give it to us, the blueprint. It is work for most of us. Some minimum wage work. Roy, so far you've decided to specialize in transportation planning. Would I recommend aiming to work in the consulting realm or somewhere else? Depends on if you want to get paid a lot or not. So consulting. So I started out. So I interned at RTD in Denver, and I loved it. I loved working at RTD. And then I was offered a consulting job working on a document for RTD. And it was, at some point, I'll bring it out. I'll show you guys what it was. Consulting, it's just a different world. And it's just, I made more money my first year consulting as a student than I did my first job at the DOT, my second job at the MPO. I almost made as much as my job as a city planner. I mean, I had to fight for every last dollar I got. So consulting, you'll make more money. You get more perks. You get to work on diverse projects, and you're not at all connected to your community. So that's the thing. I felt disconnected from my community. And that was the thing that for me, I just couldn't get past. Like, I think a lot of people who get into planning do so because they want to help their community. And as a planner, as a consultant planner, that's not your job. You might get to work in your community. Oh, we gotta see the wizard. We gotta go take our, whatever he's gonna give us, mushrooms. Exploring 10 slimes. We get 10 slimes, and Marlon will let us into the Adventurers Guild. That's cool. Robin wants us to build a well, which we're not doing. That's crazy. I talk like a Stardew character. You're torn between meteorology and development. I mean, meteorology is awesome. I think in a different world, I could have seen myself doing meteorology. I would love to be a storm chaser. Such a stupid thing to do, and I would love to do it. Video editing is long and detailed. Here's the thing. I agree. Video editing is a ton of fun. I also like where I've gotten video editing too. Basically, 1C2 does the rough cut of my videos, gets it 85, 90% of the way there, and then I get to add the jokes. So like people say like, oh, your editor was roasting you. Secret, it's actually me. I add all that stuff in afterwards. So I feel like it gives me the opportunity to do that. So that's the nice thing is after a while you can start to have people help you, which is really helpful. But yeah, editing for me, it's the creative part of video creation. It's where you take a bunch of random gameplay and turn it into something that people want to watch. So video editing is your favorite part, Diana? Yeah. The only time I don't like editing is when there is a video that kind of went off the rails and I ended up recording way too much, which I do all the time. Roy, thank you for being here. Hopefully you have a good one. Psychogester, you have a theater degree, but you're a land surveyor? That's a land surveying is a good job. I'm doing my best Mario 2 impression. Jaman, yeah, that's a good question. So the City Planner Streams channel is an interesting thing. So I was unlisting the VODs and people were still finding them and watching them on this channel as much as on the VOD channel. And then I think I mentioned this before. I have a YouTube partner manager. And I told my partner manager, I was like, hey, guess what I did? I did a thing. And I immediately saw this face. And it was the face of disappointment. And I'd never disappointed my partner manager up until I said I started a dedicated streaming channel. So I was going to keep going with it anyway. But to do that, I have to record the VOD. And the audio is out of sync. So I'm having both technical problems and I'm not sure that it was the right choice. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with it, is the long and short, because there are issues with it. You did YouTube for a bit on your own, from trying to make everything entertaining gaming videos to doing all the editing and thumbnail creation. It became too much of a grind at the end. The biggest piece of advice about content creation is to systematize as much as you can. So like the thumbnail I made for this stream took me about 4 minutes. I edit all my photos in Affinity. I edit all my videos in Final Cut, and I've tried to like when I edit in Final Cut, I have a library of animations that I use all the time, and I just pull from it. So yeah, with everything, you know, I have templates in Affinity that I use for all of my videos. My main goal is to try to make a thumbnail that no one else can make easily, and make it easy for myself to make it, just so that every time you guys look for a video and I'm in a crowd of people, you know that my video is mine. That's all I care about. So yeah, it's tough. I'm playing your favorite game, Mango Gal. Happy to. Putting that as burnt, looking into the career in architectural engineering, you always wondered how a job in that field would be tied to city planning. Kind of. What has also been a major interest of yours? I imagine it does, yeah. If so, how closely do the fields work? Not super close together. I would say that an architectural engineer would work behind the scenes, and I would talk directly with I would talk directly with the project engineer or the architect. You got a favor to ask? Donating materials. It's a bold request, Gunther. But yes, if I find random things outside, I will give them to you, and it'll make you happy, and that makes me happy. Amethyst, wasn't that a wild ride? There was a couple of times I was like, is this a second video? And many times where I just, Diana, you got me to cry. You got me to laugh so hard that I cried. So, JFL, you have a GIS degree. You just saw a GIS specialist role in Madison. Thought about applying, but you started the same position in November at Grand Junction. Moved from Wisconsin, so all your friends and family are still here. What I would say to that is never. If you want to be somewhere, go for it. Your job, they'll be disappointed, they'll figure it out. I think that your job would rather have someone who wants to be there over for a longer period of time than someone who is going to miss being home. And reasonably, your job would ruthlessly replace you. So at that point, it doesn't. You got to do what your heart needs you to do. So I would say just go for it. Apply. Worst case scenario, they say no. Just tell them to keep it quiet. There you go, George. I'm glad that's your favorite thing. But yeah, don't worry about your employer. You've got an electrical engineering degree, and you had to set aside due to some major health problems for years. But now it's finally getting under control, and you're looking at doing a full swap into regional planning, specifically rail if you can get away with it. Say go for it. There's a lot of rail money out there right now. So if there was ever a good time to get into it, now is the time. Amtrak anyway. Now I'm losing my train of thought because I'm thinking about this. Harkin, thank you so much for the cheer. Appreciate you. What was I doing? What was I doing, guys? Totally lost my train of thought. Honestly, it's a minor miracle that there's funding in rail. Seriously. For so long, there's nothing. I think we need more seeds. We've got to keep farming. I love it when Phil says he's going to do a quick stream, and I have this. You know what? This will be a quick stream. The last 2 streams have gone 6 hours. We're not doing that. What I think we'll do. No, I shouldn't say it. We'll probably go to day 10. Doesn't look like City Skylines. Who are you? Want to be done with City Planner? I have banished City Planner. City Planner is a you got props. Oh, I got one more than I wanted. Shoot. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying playing something that's different. Just recently. I love City Skylines, but at the same time, I think we all need a little break from time to time. City Planner got sent to a farm upstate by God. Yes, we'll take that. There we go. Is it a short stream or going to tell many projects like the Timberborn? It's going to be a short one. We'll go a couple more days, and then I want to actually instead of going to day 10, I won't set some arbitrary date. We'll play for another half an hour, and then I want to show you what we did, or not what we did, what Vainglorious did I want to show you what Vainglorious did in Timberborn to the colony that I killed, and then what DJ did as well. Then we'll play a couple of rounds of Geoguessr, like we always do, and then we'll call it, because I've got to wake up at a reasonable time to get that video done. Because I thought that I was going to start recording the video for Sunday today, and oh my goodness, I'm missing a hype train. Holy cow. Caprio, thank you so much for the community stuff. Hold on, I'm missing so much. Thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate you. Lobotomies, thank you so much for the prime. Papa Crimes, thank you so much for the prime as well. 2 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Prototy, thank you so much for the prime. Zane, Z Janitor, thank you for the prime. Zat, thank you for the prime. Megna, thank you so much for the prime. Diana, you don't have to tier 1 me, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. 3 months. Drink Zaber, thank you so much for the prime. Captain Unnecessary, thank you for the tier 2 3 months. Got you before, I'm gonna get you again. There we go. Thank you all so much. We also went through and got a couple of things unlocked. 250, I could have used this money for archaeology, giving something to Gunther, how to win friends, got some money for that. Oh, we've got to meet the wizard today. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Jason Osi, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Oh, good. Early end tonight. Got to be up early too. Trip to Lowe's tomorrow. Getting some acoustic treatment. That is level 40 in the mines. Never ending battle. Man, I tell you what. I feel like I finally got there. The wall treatment has really changed the audio, but reasonably, what has helped the audio more than anything is just me basically eating the microphone. Biggest piece of advice is just eat the microphone. Need 8 more of these. At the risk of seeming like a pick-me person, I uploaded your save too. Did you? Can you ping me? Daedric Demon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Super generous of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I know, so I can water all of these all the way around. What I can't do, and what I kind of screwed up on, is I can't add a sprinkler. Oh, well, I'm watering those again, so that's not helpful. I'm distracted. I can water all those. I just can't add a sprinkler in between, which is a fail on my behalf. Nick, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. First donation to the CPB campaign for TBD. Well, I'm glad you said campaign for something and not for the hot tub, which is what people were talking about last time. As much as everyone loves a good hot tub stream, I don't think we're going to do that. Yes. That was all the rage in the last one. All right. All right. Here we go. Maybe ASMR. I don't even really understand how that works. So like, do I just like talk into the microphone like this? Like just like do this. Is that ASMR? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't really exactly. I got it. And I think I just do like random pops into the microphone too. Make random noises. The vibe just got uncomfortable. It got uncomfortable for me too. So no worries. We're not doing that again. You need more saliva whisper. I just hate that. I will so back in the day, anything went. And I would just roll with it. And now, if anything sounds too for lack of a better word, moist in my audio recording, I will redo it. I will dub over and try to make it sound a little less like that. Whisper city planning terms into the mic. You know what? That's what I'll do. I will take that streaming channel and I will just name it City Planner ASMR, and I will just read sections of municipal code quiet into the microphone like this. Maybe it'll like it. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll put you to bed. We'll have some lo-fi in the background. Some master plan music. It's just what the world needs. Never say that word again. I'd probably get followers. I would hope not. Wait, what is the EOS shaving cream commercial? I feel like I need to know. April Fool's Day video? I've already got plans. ASMR as a stepping stone to voice acting. So I think what I've realized about that is that my microphone, I've got a great microphone, but I haven't spent $1,000 on a Neumann. So I don't know if I can do it. Or what is it? I'm not good with microphones, but Stein something. More water pipes, not under the road. Yeah, that's what I do. So the wizard's going to help us. We're going to take something with the wizard, and then we'll be able to figure out what's going on in the community center, in case you're wondering. Swubby Webby, thank you so much for the biddies. It won't let you. Okay. You can't message me directly. Go into, Matt, go into the City Hall and just post it in there. Scarecrow, thank you so much for the super chat on YouTube. You seem to be enjoying life and happy. You wish you could achieve that in yours. Life, I have been very unhappy at points in life and very happy. Just know that if you're unhappy now, there is a lot of happiness that you can find down the line. Just know that things get better. But I appreciate that. Thank you. What would it take for City Planner Plays to join Madison, Wisconsin Plan Commission? How many followers or subscriptions? Oh my God. Let's not even go there. I know too many people. I know too many people. I know way too many people. Nobody wants that. I'm too well known. I feel like it would be bad. Maybe down the line. Maybe once I'm a little bit further removed. Have I found the golden scroll? I did. Run for mayor? No way. Stay here. I'm gonna see for myself. I'll return shortly. All right. Yeah. No chance. Now, if I lived in Pelican Town, I would for sure. You want to join your local planning board? You have 4 volunteer jobs already. You don't think you can do more? So I think the big thing is asking what kind of commitment it entails. So many plan commissions, it's 1 day a month, and maybe the meetings are 3 hours. The thing about Madison is it's every other week, and the meetings sometimes go to 3 a.m. and they'll start at like 7. And I just, as a father and doing this, I've gotta pick my battles and pick my spots, and I don't think I could do that. Not right now. I would need my kids to be older. Right now, they need me to play Minecraft with them, or build Minecraft Legos, or like today, we went to Barnes and Noble and just like check things out. Like that's what I want to do. But I do want to get involved when I'm not so close to it. You gotta remember, not too long ago, I was presenting to those places, so I need separation. If I had 250 followers, 250,000 followers, I tell you what, I get 250,000 Twitch followers, I will join a commission in Madison. Matt, do you not have your Twitch associated with your Discord? If you do, it should show up. Oh no. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, a caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Gross. So you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance I do it on my own down the line. But the other thing is, I don't know, like now that I'm on this side doing this drinking potion with a wizard, I wonder what I really want to do. A big part of me, and I've mentioned this on other streams, I believe that there's this fallacy that you can't develop things that aren't luxury, that people don't want to live in things that used to be developed 70, 80 years ago. And there's a part of me that would love to experiment with that. and just like get a really small parcel of land and attempt to develop something small in an older traditional style to see if it would work. Um, so if I were on a plan commission, that would be a conflict of interest. So yeah, that is something that like I've thought about. We've experienced it now. Now we're good. And I think wait. So we should be able to look. Can we look at the community center now? Yes. Uh wait, can I place these things? I don't think I could. No, I can't. But I have all of those things. So let's see. I have most of those. Bridge repair. None of those. Okay. We're going to go to the community center and unlock some things because and it's late. We can. We should be fun, right? Hold on. They've done something kind of like that with your newer develops. Old Acadian style revival. Nice. Conflicts of interest if don't matter if you're high enough, go federal. Hard pass. You would take a house that looks like a 100-year-old house but doesn't leak and actually has space for an HVAC or ductwork. I completely agree. That's the thing. Like the size, and that what I've talked about in previous streams is the size of an average house, at least here in America, has just creeped up and up and up and up and up, and lot sizes have gotten smaller, and it's fine, except that it becomes unaffordable. So I would love to test that. Like, is it actually possible? And I personally think it is. I would talk to developers, and I understand their rationale. If your rationale is I want to maximize profit, then absolutely you're going to build the home that will make you the most money, which might be a bigger home than people actually need. I don't know. So I think the real question is how would you structure that? Like, is it some sort of nonprofit? Like, how would you make that work? Uh, Older stuff is up to though. Your first townhouse was 140K in 2001. Now it's almost 400,000. I completely agree. But a big part of so it's funny that you mentioned that amount. My first home was the exact same amount, and it's now going for 350. And I can't even fathom. Oh shoot! How did I screw that up? I can't put this in there, can I? It won't let me put this in here. It shouldn't. No, it won't. Lego podcast is ended. How's it coming? Yeah, so good. It's going good. Back to the home thing. Yeah, I experienced the exact same thing. But the big reason for that is the lack of supply. If supply and demand were not out of whack, the prices wouldn't go up so quickly. I am very curious. I don't know if you guys have been following, and I don't know if any of you guys are realtors, but seeing the change with how realtor commissions are going to be structured, I'm really curious to see what that's going to do to home values generally. Realtor and attorney JD Bizzle, are you? What is the sentiment in your field? Are people nervous or what? He pains me with the red dye cherries. I know everyone. I was giving him T-Rex a while back. Great idea. What was the change? The change was basically that before your commission was 5 to 6%, and it was kind of just baked into it, and the seller paid for all of it. And now, the National Association of Realtors agreed on a settlement to basically not do that anymore. So, I've heard a variety of different things. What bridge was repaired? Can't recall. I've heard a variety of things that some realtors could end up working. Ooh, seeds. That's super helpful. Wonder if we can get these planted. I've heard that there basically could be realtors that are working hourly now. That there could be realtors that get out of the business because there's no money in it. There could be flat fee realtors. My last home, I sold with a flat fee realtor. It was like 1,500 to sell my home, and after experiencing that, I did kind of wonder, like what would motivate me to not do that again. It was because it was a great deal. I saved so much money. You can't wait for all those 50 plus communities to become ghost towns in 5 to 10 years as the boomers age out. It's dark, but it's something I've thought about too. I've I think there will be a weird dynamic for a while, despite more money going into the pockets of people will be hesitant to take a loss on their investment. True. I mean, that is the thing. Are the sellers just going to make more money? At a certain point, the buyers are just going to get priced out. And I don't know when that is, but it feels like we should be close. I mean, it was to the point like when I sold my house, I what it sold for. I mean, clearly I was going to take market rate because what we paid for our house was market rate and it sucked. Um, but seeing the prices just kind of my jaws dropped. Like I just can't believe real estate prices right now. They're crazy. You never thought about that? You gotta get your dad to sell. You're a realtor yourself and you can't afford to buy. I mean, this is gonna have a pretty profound impact on your profession. Are people? I guess what I'm really curious about is, are there people saying I'm gonna not do this anymore because of that? Um, because I mean, it's already a stressful field. If you, I mean, just the way you get paid is tough. You have to wait that long. Yeah, you get priced out of house. Glad it's not. You just get priced. Yeah, the price of a house in gold has not changed much since 2005. The value of currency has dropped a lot. That's true. And honestly, the big problem has been interest rates. And now I mean, there's so little incentive for someone that locked in at 2.75% or 3% or 3.5 or 4 or 5, any of them, to sell it all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jedi is in here? I totally missed that. Good evening, Jedi. Hopefully you're doing well. Wow. Total I'm way behind and I apologize. Let's see. Steinos, thank you so much for the tier 1. Joe's, thank you for the 100 biddies. Daedric Demon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Nick, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Joe's, thank you for the biddies. 1,000. And Swebby, thank you for the 100. And we got the hype train level 5. I want to thank you all. Thank you so much. When a crappy 1-bedroom condo with shared laundry and no parking spot is 500K. That is wild. That is wild. You love to get a rig and go on the road? Are you saying an RV? I have one of my friends, one of my best friends, is well, he ran and continues to run a channel about that. Mountain Modern Life. He and his wife lived in an RV for years. And it's kind of funny to me now that I'm doing this, because for the longest time I just it's kind of, Diana mentioned it in chat a little bit ago, that the whole not having a boss thing is awesome. I think I envied him for that more than almost anything else, but also all the cool places he was going and the freedom that he had. And right now he's not doing that, but I think in the future, I think they want to again. But their website, highly recommend it. Their YouTube channel too. Seems crazy the continuation of a subdivision when it feels because the communities we follow, so many folks want livable, walkable areas. They do. So I think the thing that I learned from, so I worked in a suburban area for a while. There were a lot of people who don't want that, and it kind of shocked me. The number of people who were just like not having it, and it like the number of people I had to convince just like I had to have a sidewalk, which seems like common sense to me. So it's not everybody, but a lot of people do, and you have to plan for it. Yeah, Diana, you're right. You're the number of people that are just like, that's not for me. What I actually want is to live in a cul-de-sac. I want all of the amenities of a city, but I don't want to live in a city. But I want to live in a city. You know, it's one of those interesting things. I mean, that's like, I remember speaking with planners from Jacksonville, Florida. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, Jacksonville, what came out of there? They consolidated a lot of their suburbs into the city, and it caused municipal operations to be much more efficient. Indianapolis did the same thing. I mean, obviously there's a lot of suburbs around it now, but at one point in time, it was well consolidated, and it prevents that competing for resources. And that is something that I know that a lot of people were totally fine with. Just like that's okay. We are okay with our communities fighting for the same companies and fighting over limited resources, causing all of our taxes to go up. Oh, because we want to attract a business into our community, even though it's the same as the other one. Very frustrating. People are complicated, though. So just because, basically, you might think that everyone wants to live in a walkable city, that everyone wants to live in a certain type of area. It's like 50-50. It's kind of wild to me. Racism is certainly a factor in some places, in many places, and in many places it's not. In some cases, I think the thing that gets overlooked a lot is that there's still a lot of people out there. I mean, I'm one of those people that grew up in a small town that moved to a big city, and a lot of it's still new. And living in a suburban environment for those folks can feel a bit closer to small town. There are also things that I will admit that a smaller community can do better. The things that I think, just having a more personal connection with your government, that can be a thing. But again, all the things you lose, I don't know if it's worth it. And I don't even know that most people even care or want that. Physical restrictions are a big thing for many people, especially those who are older and have physical handicaps. That was one of the things that I had to explain to people a lot, is that, I'm not thinking about you with the sidewalk, like, no offense, but I'm really thinking about the person who will live here in 10 years who isn't able to live in a place that doesn't have sidewalks. That's why transit's important. Well, transit's important, but also without the infrastructure to make transit work, it's not good enough. You're also from a small town and would absolutely prefer suburbs over a big city. See, like that, like there are a lot of people that feel that way. And here's the thing. I don't think that everyone needs to live in a city, personally. I think that there are a lot of reasons why someone might not want to. But I think that we need to make sure that we're designing suburbs that are sustainable, that people can walk in, that you can get around. Because now you're bumping up with developers who have done something that a developer, they're risk averse by nature. They want to do what works, what has worked, what has been proven to work. And if they have, if they've built a development in a certain way and it's worked, they don't want to build it in a different way. hate to give a good potato, but we're gonna do it. So yeah. Suburban living is hard for those who don't drive. Some suburban living is hard. I think the big problem is that when we design a suburb that is walkable, that is bikeable, they end up becoming so rare that they become super desirable, and then they become unaffordable. I mean, we see that in Madison. One of the first new urbanist communities in Madison is actually not Madison. It's Middleton. It's Middleton Hills, and it's super desirable. The prices went through the roof there because it became kind of a model for new urbanism. So yeah, it's a challenge. Yeah, Disneyland has a number of them next to them as well, and they're super expensive. Actually, I actually took the plans for what is it? Seaside, which is one of the Disney ones, and I built that in Verde Beach. You didn't know that about Middleton? Yeah. So part of the folks who worked on that. Oh shoot! How did I get all the way down here with no energy? Guys, you got to save me from myself. What is going on? So yeah, what was I gonna say? Middleton, yeah, it's if you look at the Congress New Urbanism website, they talk about Middleton Hills. That was one of the first new urbanist developments in the country. You had a friend who was from Middleton. His parents were loaded and lived in a mansion. Got to go to New Year's Eve party there. I bet you they were in the town of Middleton. You live in San Antonio now. It's the longest you've ever had to go for a simple grocery store. 15 minutes on the highway is too far. Completely agree. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is you could be in a very urban environment and not have basic amenities like a grocery store. We've got to do a better job. I really don't have any food. Ugh. How does it feel now that you can name drop the city planning projects that you were involved in with Facecam on now? Must be somehow gratifying. I mean, I don't talk a ton about more recent ones. Um, Generally, Facecam has been wonderful. I feel so much freer. Um, I think the big thing is I would talk to people like last summer, for instance. I would ask people would ask like, whoa, like, what do you do? And I would say, I'm a video editor, which is true and also a lie. So now I can tell people I have a YouTube channel. This is what it is. You probably won't like it, but if you want to look, there it is. I was avoiding Facecam mostly because of my job. I didn't want folks to know at my job. I didn't want it to become a distraction. I was afraid that I would become I was basically just afraid that I would create problems at work. Also, kids, I mean, that is a thing now. Like I tell my kids, please don't tell your friends what I do. I don't want I don't want them to get the wrong idea that anyone could do it, because I got lucky. I got really lucky. I put in a lot of work, but I got really lucky too. And I don't want to sell people a load of goods. That it's just something that anyone could do. There's a lot of luck involved. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. The face cam was liberation. It was, yeah. Felt good. Still feels good. Someone recognized you on the train, Diana. That's awesome. Oh, Elliot. Enjoy your acorn. You're not a huge fan of that? I'm not a huge fan of you. Hope you enjoyed that. You support the face cam? It's been nice seeing face cam in your videos too. Nothing's here to go. All right. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. And it is 11. I think that it's about time we switch over and take a look at the Timberborn. I hate going to bed this early. I feel like I have no energy, though. Not much I can do besides collect things and dunk on Elliot. That's about all I can do. And all he can say is, you're super tired, dude. City Planner goes up north, goes on a North American city tour for fan meetups. Imagine. I am very heavily leaning towards TwitchCon. I'm just not sure which one. And it has like, I don't know. I need to figure it out. Oh, good to see you. Let's see what she's got. A bunch of stuff I don't care about. Wait. Do we need that for the community center? I can't even see it from this. Crafts room fish tank. Let's see. I don't see it in here. So I guess we don't need that one. So I won't worry about it. Has helps Imperial Jedi. Time for you to heavily influence Phil on which TwitchCon to go to. Jedi. If I would let Jedi influence my decision. You know what? I like Leah. I will give her flowers. There she goes. Oh, she's hanging out by her dad's house. The time that you work, you probably are more likely to do Australian tour. Yeah. Honestly, I felt great when I went out west, being able to be in the Pacific time zone. Or actually, was that Mountain? I don't know what it was, but it was wonderful. Some of your native-owned towns like Squamish or the smaller coastal towns in Oregon like Canyon Beach to some extent. Arizona's Mountain. Okay, well, it still feels really good to me. That 1 hour was what I needed. Maybe I never left Denver in my head. Wait, yeah, they don't have so Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time. So I'm not sure what time it was. Taking a break from March Madness. How's the update? It's awesome. Hold on. This is going to be our final day in Stardew Valley. So before we do this, let me show you around. So this is the Mountain Meadow or the Meadowlands map, and it is huge. So much space. You get a crop to start out with. We still didn't find Grandpa, or at least I didn't. Maybe you guys did. But just tons of space all around. You could farm all of this. You get the bluegrass, which I hear it's actually hard to get bluegrass outside of maybe not. Maybe hard's not the word. It just takes a while in other maps. So that's a benefit of this one. I think on the river map, you also get a smoker right away because you can smoke fish and double their value. I know that that's the one that my wife started on. So she's been excitedly smoking all the fish. But yeah, that is what it looks like now. Wait, is Grandpa up here? No. Still don't know where Grandpa is. Suddenly you got a notification. I don't know why you got it now. On YouTube, they're asking if I've checked the recipes on the TV. I have not. There it is. Queen of the sauce. Stir fry. So the two things that I didn't really do in my playthrough with my wife were cooking and fishing. She would fish and cook all the recipes. So I've got to be reminded about those. So, all right. This will be our final day doing this. I'm going to see if I can, we're going to load into Timberborn real quick. I'm going to see if I can find the save that was sent over, and we'll take a look. And I will get another stream on the docket soon. So I'm going to switch over for just a second. Let me get out of here. And there we go. Hey, am I excited about Haunted Chocolatier? Absolutely. I have not heard of Sunkissed City. Oh, I have heard of that one. It's supposed to be the exact opposite. I'm When is that one coming out? I would certainly be interested in that when it comes out. Let's see. I do have a message on Discord. Let's see. All right. We've got Matt's save. So let me get this going. We're gonna load up all these. So the next thing that we're gonna do, and I'll switch it over in just a second, we are going to take a look at our fixes. We'll just do a quick mosey around. Give me just 1 second. And I'll update the stream info. Looking at the fixes. Good enough. Okay. Now we're good. So here we go. And actually, I'm going to get some music back on because we are in Timberborn and we can. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work. I messed it up. Bummer. I don't know what I did. There we go. So we've got 3 of these to look at. You heard that I love chocolate covered red-eyed cherries. I actually do love chocolate covered cherries. You missed my Steam library. I will flash it for a second if you really want. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Anyway, we'll come back to this. So I think that the first one that we're gonna look at, I want to look at Vainglorious's, just because I got to watch the video. Am I going to merchandise on the Superior Governor race? Maybe. So you know that I've played the SimCity, but the Sims, I have. Yeah, I used to love the Sims. I played the Sims 1 and 2. I didn't play 3 or 4 reasonably. I guess I played 4 a little bit, but not much. Summer House on Steam, I have not. But I'll write that down because I have really enjoyed making those videos that have had other city builders, and it seems like everyone's been enjoying them, so I'll keep it up. You'd buy both a Chuckles and a Timmons merch? All right. Oh, wow. Whoa, look at this population. We are almost at 400 beavers. We got 17 bots. And I think the coolest part is got this built, which is super. That's not the coolest part, actually. The coolest part is right here. So Vainglorious built this monument to the beavers. We got some storage, got this fountain, we got some trees. This is really making the beavers happy. 44 well-being. So just really impressive stuff right here. Actually built this carousel, needed a whole bunch more power for it, built it all, and got this colony running. You have to remember, this was at Vainglorious. How many population does this have? 20, maybe? Maybe that was too high. So yeah, kept the pier, did an excellent 15. DJ, you was 12 for you. Wow. So yeah, dead. Totally dead. Brought it back to life. And then I saw over here, did some work in the power to set up even more power with the poop water. And this connects. Whoa! Connects over to this. That is pretty cool too. So all of the power so that we can produce all of the beaver bots. Yeah, just really outstanding work and an excellent job restoring what was a doomed colony. And really impressed that you were able to work with what I put together, especially knowing how much you love optimizing things, Vainglorious. So the park was inspired by my detailing. Appreciate that. I think that you went above and beyond, and it looks outstanding. And the beavers are obviously happy. So excellent work here. This is one take on it. There is a lot of similarity to what I initially put together here, with a lot of extra stuff going on here. Like, this is new. I'm really interested in seeing DJ's take on it. So let's load that one up. And here it is. You kept as much as that's amazing. So DJ went the other path, and I think if I recall correctly, you got rid of everything in that newish area, but you really built up and focused on the center of the area, which is probably the smartest way of doing it. I probably should have gone that route because it's the most efficient from a transportation standpoint. You don't have to apologize. That's awesome. Vic, good to see you, buddy. So here we go. And you got almost 200. That's awesome as well. Drought approaching. No worries. We'll just let it go. And where am I? Okay. Here's our original colony. So here's where we had a bunch of berries, and there's a new condo overlooking the power. And so it's very centralized right here. I like it. I like it a lot. Over here, sadness. But it makes a lot of sense. There's even more materials to collect over here, but yeah, that makes... So DJ, were you... Yes. You're the one who did this. So fixed this, because I screwed this up. Couldn't figure out how to make this work so we could open it. DJ figured out that if you block the sides here, it'll fill up, and then you can actually open it up and fill in this area. So super cool. Super cool. Excellent work here. And amazing that both of you were able to bring this back. And reasonably, DJ, you got rid of this over here, but you preserved a lot of it too. And I'm impressive, really impressive. And then the last one. So admittedly, I don't know a lot about what Matt did to revive this one. So I'm excited to see. Matt, are you still in here? If you are, let me know what you did. Oh, DJ, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm not on the activity screen, so I missed it. Thank you. You went a similar route to DJ? All right, I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. You missed the save because of the ad? Ah, shoot. I can head back in there. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. That is taller than before, and I dig it. That is cool. So you went up probably, what, another couple of stories? Maybe 3? And then right here, that is brand new. That looks super cool. We've also got the Agora, so they can, I think, celebrate. I never actually built that. So that's cool. That's very pretty. I like that a lot. Over here, did you, let's see. Okay. That is, so got rid of this and extended this over, and that makes a lot of sense. So reasonably, when I created this over here, I probably should have made a second district. If it were going to operate as one, doing this makes a ton more sense. So I totally get that. And truthfully, I'm going to keep that advice and run with it for myself in the future. So yeah, that's where they get really high. That extra level on the reservoir is necessary. It kept flooding. Okay, that is good to know too. Excellent work. 260 plus 15, 42 bots. Wow, you are on your way to automating everything. That is wild. People are better at this game than you are. People are better at this game than I am. Like, just bots making bots. That is awesome, Matt. That is the way that your beavers get to live in a life of luxury. 38 well-being. We're gonna go back into the one that was DJ's that we missed during the ad break. DJ, you made a 100% bot city. I want to do that now. So what did your beavers do, and how many beavers did you have? Bots making bots is how we end up in the Terminator. I watched a video yesterday about all the new humanoid robots, and it was pretty fascinating, the number of them that are on the horizon and how they'll be useful, which is kind of wild. They're all gone now. So it's just beaver bots. You have a version, Vanglorious, that has 400 beavers and 300 bots. Uses a lot of mods. Oh yeah, I can imagine. So here is DJ's, and it was a similar approach to the last one. Build up right here in the center, eliminate this, and fix this over here. So this is the part that I think is just genius. Building this right here so that you could keep the water in and keep this open without it backfilling. Because with the way I had it set up, if I had this open, the water would funnel out this way. So that is huge. So generally, excellent work. So very pleased with all of those. Thank you for submitting those, guys. Just like super cool. And that's wild that you could have a fully beaver colony. So yeah, you finished the Bad Tide project too? That's awesome. I'm not gonna go back, but I'm gonna look at it afterwards because now I'm curious. So I'm gonna take a moment and pull up Geoguessr because we are going to play a little bit of Geoguessr. But I'm curious. Drop it in the comments. What kind of a Geoguessr game you would like to play? We're gonna do two. We'll do two because I'm gonna actually have a reasonable length stream. So let's see. Geoguessr. Nightcap. Good evening. Chucks, good to see ya. South America. You're still on the South America kick. I could go for it. DJ, I feel like I've said no, and you've earned it by fixing the colony. Oh, Doc, you got me. You got me. I like Civ 6 Wonders. We're gonna do that. I'm going to invite. We'll do those two. YouTube, you're first. Gas, the game that was Timberborn. Highly recommend it. Very fun game. So I just invited YouTube first. And now I think I just screwed up that link. Twitch, sorry. There we go. There's your links. And let's see. We got 540 on YouTube, 300 on Twitch. If we get to 50, I'll be thrilled. We'll see, though. Do I watch F1? I do not. I respect F1, but I don't watch it. A lot of automobile innovation comes from F1. So we're at 33. Let me switch this up. You do? So if I wanted to get into F1, how would I go about that? I watch football and basketball are my number one and number two. And I really want to get, so we have a fairly new soccer team in Madison. I want to get into that. That's something, it's a goal of mine. I used to like baseball. I'm just not as into it anymore. Josh, you're going to play it. Love it. You're playing at a tough one. South America is tough. I'm going to set a timer now. 60 seconds. When it goes off, we are going to roll. I'll give you guys the link one more time. Watch F1 series on Netflix and I can watch the race. That's smart. So, Henry, we're going to watch, we're going to do South America first. I apologize. I inhaled the drink wrong. So, all right, there we go. So yeah, we'll do South America first. Then we're going to do Civ 6 Wonders of the World. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I could watch Drive to Survive. We've got about 15 seconds left, and then we'll just roll. I poop butterflies. Click on the link, and you should be able to hop right in. You might need to sign in. I'm not 100% sure. But it's free for you. All right, there it is. We roll 52. 53. Love it. You're so bad. We all were bad at South America last time. Like there were even Brazilians in here who were not doing awesome. So you're cooked. I'm cooked. I don't know where this is. It looks tropical, which is not helpful. The real question, is it Spanish or is it Portuguese? Try to survive is over dramatic. Okay. There's Escola Municipal. Okay, well that is the name of a... Someone's gonna get this now. Portuguese? Okay. So then this is it. This is the name of the city. So it starts with an E, but it's so small, I think. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's just go. We'll look for a little bit longer to see the size of the city. We've got 2 rounds of Geoguessr in us, Foamy. We're going to do this one, and we're going to do Civ 6 Wonders of the World. Which I'm at a disadvantage for, because I haven't played much Civ 6. I'm a Civ 5 guy. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, I was literally right there trying to... Oh, my goodness. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. It's going to be okay. Oh, I just... Oh, wow, nice work. That is... Wow, I cannot believe that. Oh, my goodness. Someone just said last place. I was last place. Spanish, I think. The Road CS2 music. When in doubt, go near the capital. Yeah, that is wise. That looked like a... It looked like a municipal sign. I thought I just saw one. And now I'm getting lost, so that's not helpful. Look at the license plates. Let's see if we can see from behind. They're all... Google actually did an exceptional job of blurring all of them. Mahindra? What kind of a car is that? Mountains up in the clouds? I don't... Colombia. You know what? We're not playing around right now. There we go. When in doubt, click on the biggest city and we'll just see if we can find anything. What is this? Okay. 17. That is not helpful. 30. We don't have time. We got 2 seconds. You know what? 4,000 points is a lot more than 0. So I will take that and move into 28th place. I like it. I like it. Not Bogota, but because Colombia. You found nothing useful. I didn't either. I wouldn't have, without you guys, wouldn't have done that. This is not the end. We got 5 rounds. So you got 3 more opportunities. The thing about South America is it's not, you haven't won until the very end. Tourism, Direction National. So it's support the sports ministry of what country? Argentina? Oh, it's Medellin. Really? So I guess I don't know what to expect out of Argentina. And I don't know how big of a community we're in. But this wouldn't necessarily be what I would expect. Too flat for Brazil. What am I doing? I can't get on that road. That's frustrating. So this must be some random small town somewhere. Or Uruguay? Zigster, yes. We're gonna end at a reasonable time. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna split the difference, and we'll say it's somewhere right there. There we go. That small town right there. That's the one. Oh, if I wouldn't have moved it, I was closer before. You know what? It's fine. 4,465, 12th place. You guys are letting a guy who didn't select anything in the first round sneak into the top 10. Don't do it. Don't let me get there. Okay. 12th place. Yeah, it's wild. It makes no sense to me. Yeah. Juan, you're doing an excellent job. I don't know how you're doing it. Wait, are you in South America, or have you visited South America, or are you just? Do you just know? Are you just really good at Geoguessr? Guessing? Some people have the skill. Like, I at first I just assumed the worst of people, and now I realize there are some people who know just what to look for, and I feel like the longer that I've done this, the more that I've done this, the more I realize what those things are. The only place that I don't realize that is in South America. You've been really lucky this time around. Ooh, a bus. And it's gone. Well, I found Hugo. Biff would be proud. Maybe. Argentina? I'm inclined to just go for it. I'm going to say it's Rosario, Argentina. I just got... Oh, there's the bus. There's the bus. Nueva Ideal. S.A.? It was Buenos Aires. Oh, when in doubt, choose the biggest city every time. I say that every time we do this. And then I choose Rosario because I want to be different and special. And apparently... that was good enough to move up a place. I'm going to take it. Final round. Juan, nice work. No one's coming to catch you unless you don't select something. Oh, that sign felt like it could be useful. Was it right here? It is not helpful. It's your first time and you're playing terrible. Listen, it gets so much better. The more times you do this, it's addicting. It was one of those accidents. Ooh. I didn't think that this would be how we would end every stream. I never planned for it to be that thing. But I love it. I think it's so much fun. I have no idea. I can't even tell. It's really red. Honestly, I would say South Africa. Santa Fe. That looks like a city sign, but is it Brazil? I mean, when Jortman says it's Brazil, you listen. So is there a Santa Fe, Brazil? That's the real question. Just pick something. There it is. Actually, we'll go there. I got further away. Perfect. Brazil is so big. Look at this. We are almost 1,000 miles away. And yeah, good for 13th. You guys kept me out of the top 10. Nice work. Now you're the furthest, Henry. Where did you pick? You know, I don't see anyone in super crazy places. At least everyone's in Brazil. So let's see. Wow, nice work. Mythmort, second place. Good game. Dude, third place. Wow, nice work. And Laura, fifth place. Good game, good game, good game. One more. And I'll remove the inactive players. I'm going to add, I'll give you guys the link again. John, you got 7th your first time around. Nice work. I am going to try to find this one. Then I'll set the 1 minute timer again. Let's see. Civilization. There it is. Brandon Slay. Is this the one that we're looking for? Civ 6 Wonders? World Wonders? Yeah, I need more places with more flags. I wonder. Maybe just Wonders of the World? Wonders? I would love to find one that has more than 0 ratings. World Wonders, yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking that we're going to roll the dice and give this person a try. What do you guys think? Do we just go for it? W Pistol, thank you so much for the super chat. It is super fun. Thank you so much. I hope you're in, and I hope you get to play. Australia is ridiculously hard. Let's roll it. Let's do it. So this is Civ 6 Wonders, and I think we got 64. That's about as good as we're gonna do. I think we're gonna roll for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Civ Wonders are they're natural wonders. I have no idea. Is this Germany? You can't move. You can't move. Okay. I just need to listen to you guys. It's Germany, Ruhr Valley. That is not going to help me. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. So many of you guys are finishing right now, which means that I have to know where it is. Oh no, ads. Oh, and I can't stop in 51 seconds. I'm stuck. I poop butterflies. You were stuck in South America. I was too. Okay. I wish I could switch the mode. I need terrain mode. Well, I think that's the name of the wonder. I can't even see the terrain. I think this looks like a valley, and we are going to go right here. Right here. Right there. That's the spot. It's a UNESCO site, and we're way far away. Okay. I need to visit Germany. I really do. I really need to visit Germany. 40th place. I feel really bad about that. All right, on to the next one. Laura, nice work. Dang, you thought that was the Netherlands? When in doubt, pick a city. Yeah. Hey, I've seen this one before. What's up, man? All right. So the real question is, where is he? So Rio de Janeiro. I actually watched Rio 1 and 2 within the last week, which is the absolute best way to identify where this statue is. I know it's on a mountain. It's south. Man, this one's easy. It's easy to know what it is. It also means that, oh, there it is. All right, so I can actually see it. So he's facing this way. So this is actually right at the base. There's some steps there. I'm going to get it 100% perfect. It's right here. Guess. Locked it in. Guess Utah. You don't realize that they have this in Utah too. Oh, Jordan, you're on the wrong side. I might get 1 point on you. Feel good about that. This might be the earliest I've ever locked in a vote, actually. This is Cristo. Redenter. This is a fun one to build in Civ. Look at that. 5,000, 23 yards. I'm into it. I'm into it. Hold on. I was 17th. Wow. Wow. 5,000. Everyone got 5,000. Laura, you're missing 1 point. Connor, you too. Jortman, wow. This is wild. Okay, next one. Next one. Oh, this is Thailand, I think. This one's in Civ. What is this one called? I can't think. Yes, Angkor Wat. That's it. That's it. So is that in Bangkok? I really wish. Cambodia. That's right. You're too helpful. You could have let me languish there and get it totally wrong. But instead, you're a nice person. Wait, is this name of the city? The name of the city is probably Angkor Wat, isn't it? Cambodia, Cambodia. Oh, is it a different temple? Wait, there's a whole bunch of stuff that say Anchor. A whole bunch of stuff. That is not... All right. Well... It has 4 adjacent towers, so this might not be it. Oh no. Everything is going downhill very quickly. 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. When in doubt, biggest city. We'll hopefully get some points. Really? Oh my goodness. So what was this? Oh, this is in India. Oh. Okay, I guess I can click on it and here it is in India. Wow. That is so far away. Means that only Laura is in first place alone. Nice work. 31 yards. That is wild. All right, round 4. Laura, I actually feel bad that you lost 1 point now at this point. Oh, I can move. So this has to be Italy, right? Rome? Is this the Colosseum? Yeah. The level of preservation is really outstanding. Okay. The problem is I moved around a whole bunch. I don't know where the Colosseum is in Rome, but I'm going to find the center. There it is. Now let's see. Looks like this is about the spot. This is where Laura would pick. So, Laura, there we go. 41 seconds. Locked in. That street. It's Texarkana. So, funny story. I happened to be looking up Ted Thompson, former Packers GM, the other day, and I realized that he is from Atlanta, Texas, where half of my family is from. Had no idea. And if you're talking Texarkana, you know exactly where Atlanta is. Oh, wait. It is snowing in Madison. We're getting a half a foot of snow. It's ridiculous. I'm worried that my kids are gonna have a snow day. Oh no. No. Oh. I can't believe that moving too close was good for 41st on that one. Everyone else got it. Wait, except someone went right in the center. I appreciate your spirit. 144 meters away. That's good. Aiming it in the top 5. We got to figure out where this is. Is this Venice? No. No. Is this Venice? I just want to not look at that lady's half face. Okay, well, where in Venice? There's Venice Beach. I could find that. I've been to Venice Beach a ton of times. Okay, so there's 2 gates, and we're by a river. So there's the river. Any other distinguishing characteristics? Clock tower. Not gonna be able to see that here. The arsenal. The Venetian arsenal. Okay. So where's the arsenal? You guys are saying that like it's just a well-known place, and I'm sure it is. Double boats. It's the wonder. Okay. It's straight and not windy. That is true. This is... So it could be like... So I wanted to see... Oh, there's a footbridge. I'm going to say it's right. I'm going to say it's right here. I could do worse. Okay, that was not good. That was not good. Lost 5 points there, which is catastrophic here. Laura, I am super impressed. And also, I feel so bad about that 1 point. I wish I could give that 1 point to you. That is amazing. Laura, first place. Excellent work. Chris Marion, second place. Excellent work. Good game, Big Tall Steve. Chad, Binary. And Juan, nice work, 6th place. Connor, 7th place. Good game, everyone. Yeah, the India one threw me off too. Laura, I don't know if you're on YouTube or if you're on Twitch, but man, that was amazing. John, 9th place. There you are. Love it. Nice work. I think that was a lot of fun. I appreciate that. Laura, I want to see you again in here because that was sick. That was really impressive stuff there. We are going to raid though. And what that means is that we are going to say goodbye to our folks on YouTube. Can we drop some hearts, Twitch, in the chat for YouTube? And I will change the song and send them out the right way. And then we're going to figure out who we're going to raid today. But let's see. The stream is going to end before midnight, guys. The stream's going to end before midnight, which means that I will wake up at a reasonable time to make a great video for Sunday. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Please check it out. It's going to be a good one, I think. Anyway, YouTube, thank you so much for being here. It's been a lot of fun tonight. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care. See all the hearts from YouTube too. Take care. Take care. Bye-bye. Enjoy getting snowed in. That's rude. I'm going to actually, as soon as this ends, I'm going to go out on my deck and we're going to see how it is.